right, this is episode 449 of the 3G podcast, and we had a little bit of news this week. Unfortunately, not really any of it good. Greg, would you be surprised to find out that in the wake of the Activision Microsoft acquisition that Microsoft is firing more people?
Yeah, I've seen that in the news quite a bit, including John Romero's new studio.
Eurogamer has a pretty good rundown. They were doing a play-by-play. I guess they expected there to be more.
They expected there to be more, more firings?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. I think Microsoft fired some 9,000 people this week. So let's go through the lowlights of this. Microsoft Gaming will close down Santa Monica-based studio The Initiative and cancel its December 2020 announced Perfect Dark reboot and mid-mass layoffs, according to a Windows Central report. A new massively multiplayer online RPG project from the Elder Scrolls Online studio ZeniMax Online Studios has been canceled amid massive layoffs at Microsoft Gaming. Rare's November 2019 announced original intellectual property Everwild has been canceled amid mass layoffs, blah, blah, blah. There was a rumor going around that Phil Spencer planned to step down after the launch of the next Xbox console, but everyone listening to this will certainly be pleased to find out that that was just a rumor. His job is actually safe. And this is like over the past 2.5 years, Microsoft has laid off 20,000 employees. 20,000. I don't think that's all from their gaming division, but still.
That's still pretty crazy.
That's an awful lot of people losing their jobs. But don't worry, if you find yourself laid off, Microsoft executive Matt Turnbull has a solution for you.
Oh, what is it? The Xbox 360?
Somehow even worse. Use ChatGPT.
To what?
I'm going to read this out. Okay, Greg, just imagine whatever scummy contractor you work for just laid you off, and your family's financial future is insecure, and one of the executives in your company tweets this out. These are really challenging times, and if you're navigating a layoff or even quietly preparing for one, I don't know what the fuck that means. Quietly preparing for one. You're not alone, and you don't have to go it alone. I know these types of tools engender strong feelings in people, but I'd be remiss in not trying to offer the best advice I can under the circumstances. I've been experimenting with ways to use LLM AI tools like ChatGPT or Copilot to help reduce the emotional and cognitive load that comes with job loss.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the emotion of cognitive load, I guess in these people's mind is just, oh man, that sucks. What am I going to do from 9 to 5 every day now? It's not like I have to worry about a mortgage or, feeding my fucking kids. No, it's just like, I'm so bored now. Bummer, man. Here are some prompt ideas and use cases that might help if you're feeling overwhelmed. Career planning prompts. Act as a career coach. I've been laid off from role in the game industry. Help me build a 30-day plan to regroup, research new roles, and start applying without burning out. What kind of game industry jobs could I pivot to with experience in production/narrative/live ops, etc.? Resume and LinkedIn help. Here's my current resume. Give me 3 tailored versions, one for AAA, one for platform publishing roles, and one for startup/small studio leadership. Rewrite this resume bullet to highlight impact and metrics. Draft a new LinkedIn About Me section that focuses on my leadership style ship titles, and vision for game development. So I mean, he just goes on. He's going to give you another like 2 prompts. Networking and outreach.
Yeah.
Draft a friendly message.
GPT, we get it.
Yeah.
Networking is way more important, for the record.
Well, yes, absolutely. That's probably my biggest weak point, honestly. Networking. If I put like twice the effort I actually do into networking, I'd probably be making a lot more money. No AI tool is a replacement for your voice or your lived experience. Oh, how brave. How stunning and brave. But at a time when mental energy is scarce, these tools can help you get unstuck faster, calmer, and with more clarity. If this helps, feel free to share with others in your network. Stay kind, stay smart, stay connected. It's like these motherfuckers don't understand why people go to work. Like, it's not mental burnout people are feeling. They lost their livelihoods. They can't pay their fucking bills in an evil, parasitic, fucking capitalist society where all that matters is your bank account. Like, even if everything goes swimmingly, they have a friend that works at other evil corporation and they can get them a job. What if you have to move your entire family across country now? Like, you need to tell your fucking wife and kids, hey, guess what? You gotta leave everything behind because I just got arbitrarily fired by some cock-sucking, blood-sucking fuckers for so they can generate more value for shareholders, and now we gotta move to Texas. You know, like, all of this is unavoidable. Microsoft has plenty of fucking money. None of these jobs needed to go anywhere. It's an elective choice being made, like I said earlier, to generate value for shareholders. That's all that's being done here. At this point, these firings are just performative. Like, they look good.
How do you possibly know that?
Because I've seen it over and over again. They look good on a quarterly report, and they're going to use the same language every time. We gotta stay lean. We gotta maintain our focus. We gotta be agile in these emerging business conditions. I'm pretty sure that fucking...
You know it's even worse?
What's even worse?
I saw something online. Might be just a rumor, but the Microsoft, like the actual Microsoft, the head office CFO, basically set some unrealistic expectations for the gaming division. So there's probably going to be even more firings.
Oh, well, I mean, unrealistic expectations for gaming divisions is pretty much just the status quo now. I mean, it's been that way since Sierra Online was an industry leader. That's why companies like Sierra Online don't exist anymore, by the way. So, and there's a just absolutely ghoulish fucking letter written by Phil Spencer. This is the reason why I know this all this shit's fake. There we go. Today we are sharing decisions that will impact colleagues across our organization. Fortunately, not people that make 6-7 figures like Phil Spencer, so you don't got to worry about that. To position gaming for enduring success and to allow us to focus on strategic growth areas, we will end or decrease work in certain areas of the business and follow Microsoft's lead in removing layers of management, not upper management. Okay, he doesn't mean management as in people who manage. He means that is, well, he means something, but it definitely doesn't mean management. To increase agility and effectiveness. So you got to stay agile, like calisthenics in the business world. They love it when you say shit like, we're leaning down so we can, I guess all these corporations are like worms or something, snakes. You remove a few ribs and suddenly they're just able to fucking get in the holes better. So, yeah, I'm not gonna read his full fucking thing, because it's every fucking evil corpo ghoul fucking, shucks, golly gee, I'm just so sorry that all these people are gonna get fired so I can make more money. You've heard this before. You've read this exact same thing 1,000 times. At this point, it's just a yearly ritual for these corporations. And I don't know. Like, we all knew this shit was going to happen when Microsoft bought all these companies. It's Embracer all over again. Except worse, because Embracer was an entire, like, Embracer was venture capitalism, where these fucking idiot Norwegians were expecting to get like $2 billion in Saudi funding for their little boondoggle scheme of, like, fucking South Park and the Underpants gnomes. Just fucking buy companies, question mark, profit. Like, they had no fucking plan. Not really, apparently. And that's why they bought all these fucking companies, and then when they didn't get that $2 billion from Saudi Arabia, that sweet Saudi blood money, they decided, oh, fuck, well, we better just destroy half these fucking IPs that we bought. Ruin all these fucking lives. And the sad truth about, like, U.S. economy is down 33,000 jobs this quarter. I'm not going to, like, wax political here, but losing jobs.
Here you go.
Losing jobs is a bad sign for the economy, usually. So Matt Turnbull, what does ChatGPT say? What happens if there are no fucking jobs? Because this is a distinct possibility. No, I mean, like, 20,000 jobs, like, gone in Microsoft. There's no guarantee that anybody else is fucking hiring. Like, there's not necessarily replacement jobs for these people. So, what does ChatGPT have to say about this? Does it have any helpful fucking information to provide to anybody at all? Ever? About anything? I don't know. I think Matt Turnbull shit is just the fucking most sociopathic fucking part of this. Like, telling people to use a fucking AI prompt to workshop their stress load after losing their livelihood is the most profoundly unhelpful thing I think I've heard any fucking executive ever say in the wake of this.
Is it better than telling them not to do anything? Is it better than not putting out any effort of anything that they can do?
Yeah, because they're replacing their jobs with AI.
Yeah, it's fucking. I don't know. I don't know what the fucking thing is. Like, what would you do? Just boast about your fucking profits while you're... Oh, wait, no, fucking Phil Spencer did that.
Oh, that's insidious.
Right. Where does he fucking mention that? He was just boasting about how, like... Alright. I recognize these changes come at a time when we have more players, games, and gaming hours than ever before. Our platform hardware and game roadmap have never looked stronger, and yet that doesn't coincide with any success shared by the people actually making games. So, I mean, good for you that you've managed to fucking set these performance benchmarks. I'm sure you'll be compensated for it. But I don't know. What do you do as a worker when you find out that your performance, your accomplishments are not in any way attached to your compensation or even your ability to earn a livelihood?
Hey, just so you guys know, Lisa's playing Katamari Damacy for the first time. She's loving it.
Okay.
She said it's not dumb at all.
I'm pretty sure that game's dumb.
Oh, no, wait. I got that wrong. She says this is the dumbest thing she's ever seen in her life.
So, I don't know. I think the answer here is to, one, not be an evil son of a bitch executive in the first place. Like, if you find yourself in that role in life, I don't know. You've probably done some evil shit. You're probably a nasty piece of shit, so you're not really here listening to moral advice. But the second thing to do would be...
Nobody's here listening to advice, period.
Yeah, well,
let's
fair,
not
yeah.
get crazy.
But the next thing to do would... Don't say anything at all. Why are you saying anything?
Guilt.
Hey, Jared. I know that July is looking a little bit light for guide writing, but Do you know you can use like enter these Chat GPT prompts to give yourself a little like if you're having problems with your mental energy, if you're just feeling fatigued by the situation you're in, just enter these prompts. Chat GPT, your homie, your buddy, an actual person here that you can talk to. It'll help you out. That's totally a replacement for any useful fucking advice. I don't know. And yeah, Microsoft is investing. I think they're doubling their 2024 or 2025 investment in AI going forward. That's absolutely, that was a little blurb Jared said there, but that's absolutely the trajectory that's happening here. Is they're jettisoning workers. One, because they always jettison workers. Just it makes the markets horny. It just gets that little fucking green spike going on the fucking chart every time you fire people and say, we gotta stay lean. Even though it just cannibalizes your company in the long run and kills its output, that's not the point. Capitalism only exists for short-term gains. That's somebody else's problem. Like, if the wheels start falling off, Phil Spencer will step down and be like, well, I did all I could. Thanks for the golden parachute. Good luck, next guy. But they're reducing their, what did that fucking ghoul call this shit? I can't even remember. There's something capital stock or some shit. God, I can't remember what he fucking referred to it. I gotta look up that phrase.
What? No, I guess I was about to say what phrase, but I guess you have no idea what you're talking about. Pretty new.
Yeah. Okay, human capital stock is what he referred to it as. It was some fucking Trump ghoul on the news talking about fucking firing people in the wake of COVID. Just he referred to corporations managing their human capital stock. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Sounds like they're just calling them human cattle.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm not even sure that
that's how these people look at it.
No, it's absolutely, it was in the wake of, I think, sending people back to work during COVID. Which, given since all these news articles about it are dating back to May 2020, was a little premature and optimistic, I have to say. But then again, if you're referring to human beings as human capital stock, you're probably not too concerned about their well-being. Just a hunchy hunch. So yeah, Microsoft is as evil of a company as everyone expected, and I mean, we knew going into this, like, this isn't the least bit surprising. If anything, this is a victory lap for me because, you know, I'm pretty sure on this podcast earlier I said exactly this was going to fucking happen. Because what Microsoft always does, they can't manage assets for shit. Certainly not in gaming. They developed Windows, and that did pretty well for them, you know, with the monopoly they created in the PC market. They've been coasting off of selling the same fucking Windows keys and Office keys for the past 40 years now. So, like, what else have they done that's been remotely successful for them?
Yeah. You had the choice between a $45 physical Steam game or a $23. Did I say Steam game? I meant Switch. $45 physical Switch game or a $23 Steam game. Which one would you go with?
Depends entirely on the game and what I need to do with it.
Triangle strategy.
Definitely Switch. I don't feel that one's all that hard at all. Don't you own it?
Yeah, my buddy wants to buy it.
No, I'd absolutely get because then you own something if you're getting the Switch version. So
yeah, it's not like he's writing for it or nothing like that. He's just playing through it. And he asked me, "Is this a good game?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah."
Like, I'm thinking about that. If we do a guide for Konami Date, then I'm like, do I just want to buy it on PC and work off of that, or do I want to get the old Switcheroony like version? I'm right now. I'm leaning Switch. Leaning pretty heavily
Steam
Switch.
and the screenshots.
I do, but the thing is, all right. So I don't foresee any downtime with gamer guides right now. They want me to juice up the Rogue Trader guide.
That's what they want?
That's what they want. Ain't that lovely? Well, because CRPGs do fucking they get traffic. They retain traffic consistently, so. Hi, Joker. Joker threw up this morning. Say something nice to Joker.
Joker, you're a dummy.
Oh, no. Poor puppy. He's got green paws right now, so Rebecca definitely mowed the grass. Don't listen to him, puppy. You're a good boy.
Guess what I've been working on all day?
What you been working on all day?
Rogue Trader's second DLC.
What?
Yeah.
You too, huh?
Yeah. I'm almost done with it. I got one mission left.
Oh, hi there. Who's doing the media?
It's already done. I've got about 12 new screenshots. I just do the heretical path.
Oh, okay. When do you get access to the DLC?
I bought it yesterday.
No, when do you get access to it? Like, when does it unlock in game?
Act 2.
Okay, I figured.
Sometime in Act 2.
I figured. Yeah, that makes sense. No one's touched this guide since launch.
The new character comes in at level 24, so
yeah,
probably around that level.
Oh well, no, that's too high for Act 2, isn't it?
I mean, the character's level 24. I've read people saying that they encountered him at level 21.
No one's touched.
Let's say 20ish. No one's touched this guide. Is it who wrote it?
Well, I mean, there's like 4 or 5 people on it. I was one of the ones who originally wrote it. Depends on the page. But yeah, no one's touched it.
Is it already fully done?
Yeah.
Is the first DLC done?
No. No one's touched it. No one's touched it since launch, so we don't even have any, like, Sophia buys the DLC, and I boot this up again, and I'm like, there's a new Blade Dancer class? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, so. there's a new Blade Dancer class. That's the first DLC, which I think is slightly better, probably, but the second DLC adds a new adjudicator class. And they add in shields as a new weapon type, I guess. And that includes shield perks like Shield Mastery, and there's like 4 or 5 different shield-based perks in there.
Yeah, all this crap is new to me.
Companions. Like, when I say companions, I mean like robot dogs and like a summon type class.
I didn't see that. Anyways, I'm playing a new Blade Master because I don't remember where my fucking saves are from all this time ago.
The character you get from the first DLC is a Blade Master. My god, is she fucking good.
Well, yeah, I'm like playing Blade Master, and the ability you get at level 2 is just like just an attack where you get like 6. You get to make 6 attacks a turn. I'm like, that seems like a bit much. Who the fuck else is making 6 attacks at level 2?
Blade Dance?
I think so, yeah.
That's like 3 attacks.
Not if you're dual wielding. Now, I'm not doing any damage, but it's like, you know what? Once I get some good weapons, I can see this going.
Once you get some good weapons, you're doing like 40 damage per swing.
Yeah. So might turn into some good shit. We'll see. Oh, is this one of the things that requires, or that, yeah, I think so. There we go. So, we'll see where things go. That's what Gamer Guides wants me to do, so whatever.
That makes sense. Rogue Trader is, like, by far the guide I've got the single most hits on.
Hi there, Bunny. Hi there. Hi there. That and AI Somnium files are the two things I'm working on for now. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. We have a aura. So, but anyways, the thing is, I don't want to buy Rogue Trader myself. I mean, why should I? Sophia has it on, she bought it on the Gamer Guides Steam account. So I'm just using that account right now. Thing is, if I buy Konami Date on Steam, then I'll have to switch accounts every time I want to stop working on one game and work on another. And that's probably going to be more of a pain in the ass than just getting it on Switch. So I'll probably just get it on Switch and work on the guide that way. One weird thing about AI the Somnium files on PC, I was expecting to have more graphical options. It's a visual novel. I wasn't expecting much. But that game has no 4K assets whatsoever. The highest resolution anything is on PC is 1080p. I'm like, this game's not that old. They didn't.
It's pretty old, isn't it? It's at least like 6-7 years old.
Yeah, but like, it was made when 4K was a thing. Like, why wouldn't you make high-res assets for this? It's not like you're making like a big, expensive 3D game, right? You can't have some of these assets be a little higher quality. I don't know. It just seems weird to me that the game has no assets better than 1080p. I was expecting more. I'm waiting for Rebecca to get on. I might have to go see what the hell she's doing. Because my wife has some gaming news.
What does Rebecca have that's newsworthy?
Hi there, crazy puppy. Hi there. Oh, but I don't want to open the door because then Joker will get down. He'll go run off.
It's funny you brought up Rogue Trader. I was literally playing that game all day.
Ugh. It's funny that we're both working on that. But you're only doing the reticle path, so you're doing a lot less on it.
Oh, way less.
You know what my solution's going to be? They're getting whatever path I write up.
Yeah, you better play through it at least 2 to 3 times.
No, that ain't happening.
I want to see those heretical rewards, sir. You better have them listed. You said this game is really dumb. Apparently you're missing 2 items. One has to be that deck of playing cards by that panda. Oh, and yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
She's in there doing dishes. Fucking women.
She's doing stuff way more productive than a podcast.
Yeah, well, I don't want her to do dishes. She can do dishes after the podcast. Actually, it's my turn to do dishes. I don't know why she's washing anything. If I were in her position, I wouldn't be doing any dishes. She'll be on, but she's got to shower first. Hi, Zan. Are your paws green too?
Let's see. So you got paid for Doom?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Rebecca's...
Insomnium, I saw you're at least... You got a bunch of stuff done, it looks like.
Yeah.
Those routes look way longer when they're in a guide format like that.
You don't say! They also look a lot longer when you actually write the fucking whole thing out.
What? I wrote everything out.
What's it? I swear
Yeah,
one of
at
the
least you
days.
got some trophies. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I had to add all those in. Where's that in here? I'm also doing like all the branching paths in the AI now, so when I'm playing through it, I do both routes through Somnium and oh no, that's actually a good one. I'll keep you.
What are you doing that for? I had it linear so that we get through them eventually.
Because I have a magical thing called hyperlinks. Because it's not a text guide for GameFAQs, I can just link to the page that you should go to when you're doing this.
Well, you can still just be linear.
Link to it. It's still going to be linear anyways, but why not give people the option if there's an option?
Don't give people options. That just confuses them.
That's not my problem. What is it? SAC AI? Jeez. Is that really... Like, some of the pages are really short, and I was a little worried about that, because, like, when you're done with the sync, it technically transitions to a different part of the flowchart, and that's what I'm basing the entire guide structure off of, is just the flowchart. And... yeah, so, you know, the post-sync pages are a little short, but I've seen some other pages on NeoSeeker that weren't that long, let's say that. So I don't
That's
feel
why I
too worried
always
about
just
it.
included them in the same section.
It's fine. Also putting putting the name of everything you interact with in green. I don't know, I'm feeling myself with the formatting of this one.
You're putting in way too much effort, I feel.
I like my shit to be good.
It's $100, Nathan.
It's fine. It's fine. That's why I don't feel too compelled to rush it. It's like whatever. It'll be done when it's gonna look the way I want it to look. That's for damn sure.
I can't deny that, I guess.
I swear there was a part of the guide where you just had that. Yeah, here's the text for an entire part of the guide. 2 clues, the letters O 3 times. I guess you're saying, ooh. Iris took the knife, object in Renju's intestines, question mark, question mark, question mark. Shoko's eyeball, exclamation point. That's gross.
That is kind of gross.
What am I going to do with that? So, there are some deviations between the written text and the end guide, but obviously. Hi, Zan. Why are you breathing so heavily, puppy? Zan has it rough out there. It's fucking miserable out here. We had like a heat warning last week, I think it was, or maybe it was the week before. I don't think we have one anymore, but it's just as hot as it was then. 91 degrees with 60% humidity. Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. And it's going to storm all next week.
I wouldn't say that sounds about what it was here today.
Yeah, nasty. I don't know why we don't have a heat warning. Because it definitely feels like we should. But we're getting storms, and that's going to drop the temperature a bit. Which I guess is a good thing, as long as we can keep our power on. So Zan, he's black, and he's got, like, the thickest fur. So he heats up super fast out there. He's also the one that likes to fuck around and play the most, so he likes to wear himself out, so I don't know, he's weird. He likes to run into my room if I leave it, and then he'll sit there behind the computer chair and just lay in the dog bed and look around. wait for an opportunity to leave. It's like, you snuck in here and now you want out again? Anyways, let's cover this bit of gaming news before Rebecca shows up with her own gaming news. In the wake of this whole kerfluffle of Microsoft, which is actually unrelated, but just highlights how scummy the gaming industry is overall, we got news that Anthem, everybody's favorite BioWare game, is going to have its servers shut down early 2026. So, so much for ownership, but that's what happens with online games. And this is unrelated. This has been in the works for a while, but a group in the UK called Stop Killing Games ran a petition. They're trying to force the EU to pass laws that will force gaming companies to cede ownership to people who actually buy games. I'm not sure exactly what they're going for. I think they want to ensure that after a company decides it wants to divest from a game, that they have to allow for like private servers of it to be run and shit like that. Which seems reasonable to me. What's this? Wants to make it mandatory for devs to either create ways for a game to exist offline or to offer up a version of the game that fans can maintain after its life cycle ends. That's a direct quote of what they're trying to do. Naturally, the biggest video game lobby in Europe, Video Games Europe, are a bunch of thieves and want to keep robbing consumers, and they've responded that not letting them rob you will make game development too expensive. Now that's a little perplexing to me because I've been around a while. I'm 40. There weren't a lot of online-only games back in the 90s that I remember. I mean, that's when the scourge started with MMOs, but generally if you bought a game, it had a single-player mode. Even games that, like, today we would recognize as not really being a game you bought for the single-player, it still had single-player. Like, Unreal Tournament. If I really, really wanted to, I could boot up Unreal Tournament on my PlayStation 2 today and play it. I don't think my multi-tap works anymore. Maybe I have two controllers. I can get Rebecca to play some two-player deathmatch, but I could always just use bots. The bots in Unreal Tournament were actually pretty good, if I remember correctly. Point is, this was a game that most people bought to play online. And if I wanted to play it in 2025, I can still play it offline with bots. Might not be as fun, but I still get to play the thing I bought 25 years ago. And guess what? It wasn't too expensive to do that back then. Every game pretty much had cooperative offline play or offline play with bots or whatever have you. Or even some single-player campaign, no matter how bad it might have been.
Build the camera so you can see where you're going. I'm trying to help Lisa. She's horrible at camera.
So I don't think that it would be prohibitively expensive for gaming companies to do what they did 25 years ago. That's just me. I don't really find too much, like, I don't find that a compelling argument. Especially when their CEOs are getting paid, 7 figures. If you have to search in the couch cushions for extra change to finish your game development in a way that actually allows the consumer to own the product they paid for, maybe start looking there. Maybe hack off a little bit of that CEO pay.
Yeah, some CEO at Nintendo would do that, but you think a CEO at an American company would ever do that?
I'm not saying we should leave it up to them. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why they started becoming these like tech giant CEOs. You're running video game companies. You're not a tech giant. We're allowing them to become tech giants. They're making themselves tech giants.
Well, yeah, it's because they're underregulated. That's why
they see these same golden parachutes these other companies get, and they're like, I want that.
Why is bad thing happening in industry? It's always capitalism. Capitalism, and specifically under-regulation of capitalism. Worst case scenario, though, if you absolutely, positively, just, you can't... See, if this law passed, you'd see some pretty weird changes in the gaming industry. I think the path of least resistance would be just to allow consumers to create their own private servers after the company was done milking a game. And really the only downside for them is they just want to control what you do so much that they don't want you to keep playing the thing that you already paid for. Like, if I get a bug up my ass and I just really want to play, like, Dungeon Keeper 2 again. Happens sometimes. I go boot up Dungeon Keeper 2 and I play it. Well, that doesn't make anybody any money. So, I mean, if they could have it their way and just get rid of pretty much every game made before 2020, they would. They absolutely would. Or they'd put it behind a streaming service and make you rent it again. But that's what they want. Or even something more draconian. And it would behoove us not to give them the power to fucking actually make that thing. But if something like this passed, and the Stop Killing Games got over 1 million signatures, so it drew some response. It has to actually be considered now. Wow. Which is interesting. I like...
That's only 68%, wow.
I'm not sure what happens with, like, console gaming if this passes. I don't know how you allow consumers to set up their own private servers, just in, like, as a general thing with consoles, because you'd have to do this for every online only game. But I'm not really too worried about the details. Sony and Nintendo and Microsoft, they can set something up. If they want to keep their business running, they can do the extra effort to make this a feature. So I'm not too terribly worried about how this affects. And we've got more excuses. VGE passed a statement. The decision to discontinue online services is multifaceted, never taken lightly, and must be an option for companies when an online experience is no longer commercially viable. We understand it can be disappointing for players, but when it does happen, the industry ensures that players are given fair notice of the prospective change in compliance with local consumer protection laws. So, commercially viable. It has to be commercially viable for them. Okay. What if the burden isn't on you anymore? How is it a matter of commercial viability if players can host their own private servers of games they bought? I don't see how that's a problem whatsoever. Now, if this passes, and this is a humongous long shot, this will probably be like an EU-only thing. I can imagine a scenario where importing the EU version of a game in the United States becomes something that is done much more often just to get access to these versions of games that would presumably have some ownership baked into it, but again, we'll see how things go. No, I highly doubt this is going to go anywhere. VGE continues the more bullshit. Private servers are not always a viable alternative option for players, as the protections we put in place to ensure or to secure players' data, remove illegal content, and combat unsafe community content would not exist and would leave rights holders liable. In addition, many titles are designed from the ground up to be online only. In effect, these proposals would curtail developer choice by making these video games prohibitively expensive to create. Okay, well, you have two options to that. One, stop lying about fucking being held liable to fucking lawsuits. You can put a little disclaimer on the fucking game. If you play on a private server, you can't hold us fucking liable. I think everybody fucking understands that. Easiest workaround ever. Kind of embarrassed for you that you try to pretend that this was a serious fucking thing. And two, maybe stop designing your games from the ground up to be online only. It seems like that would solve all these issues, actually.
Yeah.
Let's look at like Diablo
Look
4,
at how
for
games
example.
are made in the past.
Yeah, like this is a
And
choice.
maybe structure your business around that.
Yeah, this is a choice that they make. They specifically go out of their way to cut the nuts off of these games. Look at Diablo 4, for example. Is there any fucking reason this game has to be run online? Because I don't see anything that Diablo 4 does that can't be done in a single-player environment. You could be running the game events just based off of a game tick function, or you can just do it even lazier and just make it run off the fucking computer's clock. Every 15 minutes, you're going to RNG some fucking event. Doesn't seem like that'd be that difficult to do. So I'm just not buying these excuses, and I like watching Doom videos more than I actually like playing the classic Doom. I love that Decino shit. People have been, like, Doom has been open source for nearly 30 years. People have been modding it, people have been running their own fucking servers of it. People have been playing Doom in a setting that generated zero value for id Software for longer than fucking half the gamers on the world have been alive. I don't think id Software has faced any lawsuits over what people have done with their own mods to this game. I think our asshole neighbors are firing off fireworks.
It's the 5th. It's not the 4th of July anymore.
No, but they
got extra fireworks.
They do this the day before and the day after, and I guess the day after. So I don't know how, in a world where like Doom has been so thoroughly modded, you can make the argument that, well, we can't allow this. Like, what if people are exposed to content that might insult them? Everybody understands how modding works, what modding is. Like, quit clutching fucking pearls over this bullshit. No one's buying it. So we'll see what this...
Really, yeah, as much as I don't have too much good to say about Bethesda recently, their handling for the mods of Doom is really well done. They put Sigil in there, they put Sigil 2 in there, they put all sorts of, like, they support it. You really can't, like, the whole Slayers collection thing, you really can't fault them for that.
Well, they're doing
they did a good job.
They're doing what a smart company does.
Well, that's not always Bethesda.
That's rarely Bethesda, which is why this is an anomaly. But they're like, okay, we've got this old IP. People still love it. People still want to play it. So let's keep making it available. And you know what? Let's keep slapping content, because you know how many people have taken a bite out of the Doom apple over the past 30 years? Dozens of companies have fucking developed ports or add-ons to this game. And instead of just like backfilling that and ignoring it, they're like, yeah, sure, fucking let's make this other this 4th episode to the first Doom available on this version. Why not? Why not? Maybe some idiots will buy it. And you know what? We do! Because they're offering us something that is either like on a redundant console or otherwise hard to get. It's like, sure, I'll play the fucking 4th episode of Doom on PlayStation 4. Why not? It's $10. I can afford this. Because unlike companies like, say, Square Enix, id Software wants money. And they're willing to sell you a product that you might want to buy in exchange for this money. By the way, they have had a game sale at Woot. I'm not sure what I found.
Woot. Fuck you. You know how much money you've made me spend on Woot over like the past 2 years?
$200 maybe?
I never did get my Paradise Killer package from Best Buy. They ended up canceling it on me.
What cunts?
Yeah. Fucking Best Buy. Lisa keeps telling me not to use them, and I keep not listening to her.
They're pretty bad. That Atelier Yumiya game is $50. I'm not sure if the price will go down cheaper than that. Just worth noting that it's on sale for 30% off on Woot. They've got that Where'd Rebecca go? They got that Indiana Jones Collector's Edition on Woot for 140. Still seems like too much.
That's a lot of money.
If you want a globe, you have a globe. Speaking of Doom, if you want to buy that Doom anthology with a replica BFG and Steelbook, it's 25 or $30 depending on the version you get. I think it's been that price before. What else do they have here? I'm just trying to note some things I've seen.
Get them crabs. Get them crabs.
Visions of Mana for the Xbox, $27. That seems awfully high.
Yeah, it does. That should be like 20 to be a good deal. And even then, I just beat it the other day. I probably told you that though.
Okay, I've been playing it too. I have like one more Benevodon to do. How far away am I from the end?
You only have one more?
Yeah.
Oh, you're pretty close.
Really? Because I've got like none of my characters have unlocked the final part of their skill tree.
You don't do that until after you beat the game.
Okay. That makes more sense then. I've been doing like side quests and fucking around. We'll talk about Trials of Mana in a bit because I swear I sat there and like just shotgunned the game for like 24 hours one of these days. I can't remember which day.
Oh, is that how you got to the end?
It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt.
Yeah. What's your favorite class?
It depends on the character.
Oh, duh. Pick Val.
You know what? I haven't seen any reason to switch him off Rune Knight, honestly. Like I'm eyeing those saber skills. I'm just gonna have him buff everybody's weapon and get the synergies for saber skills, and I think that's fine. That redheaded dragon chick, I've had her be whatever the light class for her is. Gets her heals and buffs, and I like that. She's a secondary healer and actually primary buffer in the party. And then I have had Palomina, I think her name, has had her do the water thing. She's been water. She was earth for a while, and I had her as like the skill I use the most is that fire tornado, honestly. Because that's just wrecking things. But so do you never unlock the ability?
Palomina's water early on is really good because her ice shard blast is like that will almost one shot every common enemy.
Well, I use that fire tornado any chance I get. Anytime an enemy's not immune to it, use a battle against that because it has an AOE and a duration, so enemies tend to walk into it and
the enemies aren't smart.
No, they're not. But we'll talk about it more later. I haven't really played too much. Like I think I have Morley as a rogue now, but I haven't played him in a while. What else we got on this Woot stuff? Xenoblade Chronicles X for $50. I mean, it's a Switch game. What do you expect the price to do on it? Bayonetta for Switch, $37. Let's get out Switch games. There's a game called Cuisiner Day 1 Edition, and
What? Say that again.
Cuisiner Day 1, like a cook?
Oh, cuisine. Yeah.
Upon receiving a startling letter from her parents, the independent adventurer Palm quickly returns home to Pale, only to find her parents gone and their beloved restaurant abandoned. Now left with mounting debts in a village in dire need of some fine cooking, Palm will have to delve into the deepest dungeons for the scarcest spices, rarest meats, and most valuable vegetables she can find to keep her parents' dream alive. Dive into dungeons and cook up a storm as adventure-turned-restaurateur Palm when Cuisiner serves up its unique blend of cooking combat on consoles. This roguelike / restaurant sim plates its enticing gameplay with fresh ingredients like new weapons, year-round festivals, wardrobe feature, and more tasty inclusions that are sure to spice things up. I don't know, it seems like our kind of game.
Yeah, it sounds like Dave the Diver.
Yeah, so...
I had fun with Dave the Diver quite a bit.
Well, this Day 1 edition is $30, which is apparently 40% off. Comes with a soundtrack, art book, game, and a towel? An 8x11 face towel. So, thought I'd point that out. That looks interesting. Armored Core 6 is $20. Phantom Brave, The Lost Hero. Who's talking? Is that a Jared game? That sounds like a Jared game. $25 on the PS5. Farmagia, $22 to $25. I think everybody here already has Metaphor. It's Xbox anyway, so who cares? Plague Tale Collection, $35. If you still don't have Shredder's Revenge, that's $15. That's pretty good for that, actually.
Shredder's Revenge is awful fun, especially with a friend.
With a friend?
Yeah, that's the way to play it. I think it plays up to like 4 to 6 player, maybe more.
Well, who has that many friends, really?
Yeah, I have one.
Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remastered is $30, so you didn't bite on that immediately. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is $35. I think they have the collector's edition on here for like $60, $70, but even at that discount, I don't really think it's worth it. But that's just me. Tales of Grace's F Remastered is $25. If you've bypassed that, Fairy Tail 2, also $25. Oh, maybe that Pirate Yakuza thing sold out. No, I don't see it in the sold out section. I must have just missed it. So they've got some sales. I don't know how much longer this is going to run. Ending in 4 hours. When was that posted? About an hour ago. So 3 hours until this sale ends.
Yeah, I'll go look.
They do sales like it all the time, usually including the same shit. Rebecca, are you there?
Faster, Lisa, faster, you're so close. Go give them schools a fish.
My headset won't fucking work.
Your headset won't work?
Yeah, it's doing that thing, but nothing that I used to fix it is working.
Faster.
It's pissing me off.
Well, yeah, I imagine. Well, they got headsets for sale on Woot. You want to try one? I'm not joking. Rebecca's headset's not working.
Oh, is it broke?
Well, it's been shitty for a while now. They're selling headsets on Woot. I should just buy one.
Yeah, my pulse is kind of dying.
Really?
Well, it's not dying, but it's like falling apart.
Oh, I've got some of the fabric on the headphone ring is flaking off on mine, but I wouldn't call it a.
Hold back, I need to enter into some negotiations. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh, negotiations. Where is that Yakuza? I can't find that collector's edition anymore. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I totally just skipped by it. So yeah, $65 to $70. PlayStation version costs more than Xbox, of course. Yeah, so you get an acrylic standee of Majima. Is that his name?
What is this? Pirates in Hawaii?
Yeah. You get an eye patch,
Ooh.
you get a treasure coin, you get DLC, you get the game. Oh, and you get a 12 by 18 inch pirate flag. I don't know. 30 extra bucks for a coin, a flag, an acrylic standee, and an eye patch. I don't know. I'm not feeling that. Seriously, are any of these headsets actually good?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, I have to have the fucking combination of a headset and a separate microphone. Can't have them work on both.
So
Fucking annoying as shit.
Time for a new headset.
yeah, it sounds about that time. That's the thing. Like, if you wanted to buy a replacement Pulse headset, Greg, they don't sell them anymore.
Damn.
They've got a new model that they want to charge more for that you got to buy.
I need to hook up the portable headset for work. But I don't know if I'm gonna like not having noise cancellation.
That thing has noise cancellation?
No, my current headset does, but the other one doesn't.
I can hear your fan, so I don't think it has that much noise cancellation.
No, noise cancellation covering my ears. Incoming to me.
Okay. Well, they've got headsets on Woot. I'm not sure any of them are any good.
You should go look at least.
I don't know. I don't fucking care right now.
Rebecca, tell everybody what you did last week in gaming.
Let me fucking calm down first.
Oh my god.
'Cause I'm fucking mad.
You know what? You have a level head on you.
No one has ever said that to me.
See, the good thing about this relationship, right, is that Rebecca and I are both kind of fucking spazzes, but we're usually not freaking out at the same time.
Well, I didn't used to be a spaz, but you kind of brought
Oh
that
yeah,
out of me.
I influenced this 20-year-old woman at the time.
The first 10 years of our relationship, I wasn't a spaz.
It's all my fault. I made her this way.
Well, that's the only way to communicate with you and your family. Just to be louder.
I told you we're Polacks. You knew what that meant. You should have known what that meant.
You'd think my Irish, German, and Swedish family would be fucking loud, but no, we were fucking quiet.
So there's a headset with 4.4 ratings. It says it's for PS5, PS4, Switch, PC, Mac.
Does it have a microphone jack?
I need to look.
Can't be worse than my Italian family.
You know what? Italian families are well known for being loud retards, but Polacks are underappreciated for how obnoxious they are.
It depends on the beer level for Polacks.
Really? Because my family's always loud.
Yeah, but they get even louder
Yeah,
if they've had
That's
any
true.
beer.
That's true. No, I think it uses a USB dongle.
I don't like that.
I've been
Okay,
doing
good.
that for 5 years.
No, I don't
5
like
years. Okay.
it. I don't like it.
5 years, Rebecca.
Don't like it. I prefer a microphone jack. Probably why I have trouble finding fucking headsets, because everything wants to use a dongle.
See,
You mean everybody else wants to be normal?
yeah,
Everybody else wants to go fuck themselves.
I'm less of a Luddite on this than Rebecca is. Because I'm like, if it works, it works. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but my fucking shit always wants to connect to your shit instead of mine. So
I've never had that problem with this Pulse headset.
I've had that problem with controllers.
I will say this. Straight out, like, this is just a pure consumer review. I bought this Pulse headset for $100, like a month after I bought the PlayStation 5. And I didn't really
Same here.
have a good reason to.
Yeah, I told you to.
Well, I had the gold headset, and it worked fine with the PS5, and I don't know where I put that fucking thing, but I should just give it to Rebecca and be like, shut the fuck up and use the gold headset. It works fine. But this thing has given me virtually no shit in 5 fucking years. I do a weekly podcast, so it's probably 250 podcasts-ish. Let's just say 2 hours, 500 hours of use. I really haven't had that many complaints with this fucking thing. It works on my PC when I need to do it. It just works. I can put that dongle in, and it's not going to fight me. $100, $20 a year to have this fucking thing work for a couple hundred hours. Absolutely a steal. Absolutely
I'm
a
pretty
steal.
sure they named it a dongle just so they could make jokes.
Well, it's Tech Bros. Of course they named it a dongle.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I don't think this headset actually even has a 3.5 millimeter jack anywhere.
No, I don't think it does.
I think
I think the gold headset did.
the Pulse does.
But whatever,
Absolutely
I don't
does.
want to think about it right now.
No, the Pulse absolutely does.
I just mowed all the lawn.
All of it? Okay. Yeah, because it's supposed to storm all next week.
Cut a bunch of brush back with the loppers. And I'm pretty sure we need to change the oil in the lawnmower because it's been like 3 years.
Probably.
And it's starting to run rough, finally. You're gonna have to buy gas next time, because it's pretty low.
Yeah, I'll have to get in contact with Mike.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
they
know
want you to
what,
buy. They want you to buy the Pulse Elite headset, which is $150, and
I
I
can eat a Pulse Elite dick.
can't justify that. That's a bit much.
$150.
$150, yeah.
I still use the Snowball.
That's what I'm using right now.
Yeah. I mean, Snowball works fine. It would be a little bit of a pain in the ass with my current setup because the PS5 is behind me, so I'd have a cord running off to my right, which wouldn't be the end of the world, but it'd be moderately annoying.
Yeah, I have to like unplug mine, and whenever I unplug
Hey!
it, I end up dropping it on everything.
Here's one for $10, and it has an image of a 3.5 millimeter.
Does it have noise cancellation?
It's $10. You're not gonna get that.
Okay, this one is fucking $25. If I
What do you mean by
$10, it's probably
noise
gonna work
cancellation?
worse. You know the things that cover your ears. And
Yes,
make
it's
it so you
got
don't hear
earmuffs.
all the outside noise.
It's got earmuffs. I can't say that they do anything that I would call noise cancellation.
Oh.
So it's 3.5 millimeter jack. Thing is, I'm not sure, like, how long it is. I guess I could just plug into the controller, so it's kind of moot, right?
Yeah. Actually, if it's shorter, then it's not fucking wrapping around my leg and shit.
No, it's $10. I think I'm just gonna buy it. Because what are we losing if it's a piece of shit?
$10.
$10.
$10. You want to know how much money we wasted on magic cards this morning?
Don't even talk about that.
More than $10. Say that.
They don't need to hear about that.
To balance shit out, we bought a booster box last month because
Shit.
we have wants and needs when it comes to this Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering thing. We did pretty well on all of our bundles. We got more than our money's worth out of these cards. People are willing to pay stupid prices for some of these fucking things. We did not do well with our booster box. That was a big disappointment. So it was like, fuck it. We're buying all the singles we want.
Fucking Alaska.
Yeah.
Alaska.
Shipped from Alaska, fuckers. Icy bitches. All right,
Took
buy
forever to get here.
you a $10 headset.
Whatever.
Discounted from $27.
I mean, this one was $25.99, so... Hey! It started out more than this one. The worst thing about noise cancellation headphones is it makes your ears sweat a lot.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Loosens up that earwax, like...
If you're sitting here for 10 to 13 hours, it kind of fucking sucks.
As soon as we're done with the podcast, I go in the bathroom, get some Q-tips, clean out the old noggin.
You're not supposed to put Q-tips in your ears.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for like 35 fucking years and never had any problem.
Anyways,
I've only
Rebecca.
had one ear infection. It was because I had like a super bad flu and couldn't even get out of bed for like a week. Anyway,
I remember the first time. No, you said something. I remember the first time I got an ear infection. I decided we were living, I think, in Kentucky at the time. This is when we lived on Fort Campbell. It decided to be a good idea to go into my backyard, dig a hole with like a shovel, and use the hose to fill it up with water, and then go splash around in the mud. I was a little kid. I didn't dig it very deep, but I think the operating thought was, I want to make a pool. And what is a pool besides just a hole full of water? I got an ear infection in both ears.
how
And
did you get water in your ears?
You know what? Playing around in the fucking mud, fair game. I kind of had it coming. So.
Yeah, how the fuck do you get muddy water in your ears, though?
Well, if you play in the mud really well.
I had problems with my ears when I was real young.
Yeah, some kids just have that shit going on.
Yeah, I had tubes in my ears and everything.
Oh, jeez. I'm about to make a joke, but.
See,
I
go
ears,
big or
they
I
call
go
them.
home. So my ear infection actually caused me to have mostly, like, I lost most of my hearing. I think I had 50% in one ear and like 80%. This is the amount of hearing loss, not the amount of ability to hear. So, yeah, that fucking sucked. It was bad. I had to go to an ear, nose, and throat doctor. When they conducted the hearing test, they were like, yep, you pretty much can't hear out of your right ear, and you can barely hear out of your left.
And then Rebecca said, "What?"
Well, I can sort of read lips because I have audio processing issues and always have.
Rebecca, nobody buys your shit.
Oh.
You fucking sit there and talk on the phone all day, every day.
Yeah, and I have to say, can you repeat yourself, please? A lot. Or I just pretend I knew what they said, which is 90% of the time. Anywho, last week I finished AI the Somnium Files.
Ah.
In 2 days. I just sat there.
Pretty
and
much
played
one
it till it
day.
was
She
done.
kind of just no-lifed it.
Well, I did like, I did like all of Blue Route one day, and then I did the green and pink.
I told her before
Well, no, I did half of Blue Route one day, and then I did the other
Yeah.
half of Blue Route, and then pink and green.
She finished Blue Route one of the days, and I told her, if you wanna stop playing, now's the time, because if you start up Pink Route and Green Route, you're not gonna want to stop. And
It didn't take me the 4 hours you said it would, though.
Well,
Took me like 2.
whatever.
But I also was using a walkthrough.
Fucking fireworks, Jesus.
A
Well, it's okay,
walkthrough.
puppies. Yeah. I don't want to have to go through those fucking sinks and figure it out. You played the fucking sinks in the fucking pink and green route, right? They fucking suck. I'm not fucking around that whole time figuring that shit out. No way. Not those ones.
Iris's Minecraft one wasn't that bad. You just have to fish for timies.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get the fucking 1 second thing for the whatever unlock whatever Iris shit.
She got like part of the way through Pink Route, and then she was like, she came into my room. She was like, "Game won't let me progress in either Pink Route or Green Route."
Yeah, it was fucking annoying me. I was tired too at that point because I fucking did half of Blue Route.
Well, I remember from like a few weeks ago we were talking about Yellow Route and how like
I died and got the bad ending.
She died and got the bad ending in Yellow Route, and because we were talking about what we did in Yellow Route, and she was like, "Well, that didn't happen for me. I just got shot in the face." And I was like,
"That's that bad end."
Yeah, I was like, I think you have to go and beat Yellow Route properly. That's probably the problem. And
I thought I had done it, but you know what I probably did? Is not save.
Oh, maybe.
And honestly, I should probably go look at the thing, because I don't think I saved after I finished the game.
She was pouting and made me do the quick time events for her.
Yeah, because I was annoyed. I was like, I'm too mad to do this.
Anyways,
I also got mad at the warehouse shootout because fucking goddamn it, I did it fine like the first time, but I had not gotten the trophy because I forgot that I failed on the first thing and hit retry instead of closing it and reloading it, and if you retry once, you don't get that trophy. So then I was like, motherfucker, god damn it. So then I had to fucking load it and do it all over, and of course, since I did it so easily the first time, the second time nothing fucking wanted to work. So I had to fucking keep reloading it, and it was just pissing me off. I think it took 8 tries to shoot the fucking barrel. What the fuck? That one, I did it in, well, technically 2 tries. The first time, because that's the one I retried on. So, it was really fucking annoying. That warehouse sequence is lame. I don't like the shooting things in. If you
no, they're easier in the other game.
Yeah, because apparently you can just set it so you don't have to do them.
Well, everything can be easier because you can like set the difficulty to story and just be like, nah, I don't want to have to worry about the time limit.
Oh, it takes the time limit off for fucking things too?
It reduces it significantly. Like all the time costs of everything.
Nice.
So if you don't want to deal with any of the actual game stuff, you don't have to.
I do like seeing what happens with the different fucking options, but then I get lost and fucking use up all my time, and then I'm like, well, shit, I can't finish one. I've got to read.
Oh my god, they have a second AI in that game, and
In what? Nirvana Initiative?
yeah, they apparently decided, you know what? I was somewhat fan servicey, but we can go so much further with the fan service on this.
Oh, right, you did start the second one.
Yeah. It's this Gyaru AI with just the hugest fucking boobs ever. Just gigantic fucking boobs, and when you're walking around in the Somnium as her, of course they're fucking swaying all over the place. So
Is that one in Date, or is that Mizuki's?
that's not there's another guy instead of Date.
Oh. Well, I don't want
Another
guy
sinker?
other than Date. God damn
Yeah.
it.
Ooh, we hate it.
Yeah.
So, I figured out that Iva was not, well, I figured out that she wouldn't be gone, but I figured out for sure that she wasn't gone when Iris in Lemniscate says the name of the bug in the plant. And I was like, fuck, Iva is in her headset. And then it was doubled down when they're in Marble, and you can ask her about her headset, and she's like, oh, it keeps my brain tumor from growing, but I like it, and I'm not used to not having it on my head, so I just wear it. I was like, yeah, Iva's in that shit. But she's actually in Date's eye, but she can communicate with Iris through that headset.
So what did you think of the plot twists?
I actually, early on, had figured a lot of the stuff out and second-guessed myself. Because I think Green Route gives away a lot of it. So
Well,
if you
yeah,
do that
you're-
first half of Green Route.
You're not supposed to
you're
go
kinda
on Green Route that early.
I figured out really early that So is Iris's dad, but I second-guessed myself on that. And my second guess was Renju. But then I kind of circled back to So. And
I just kind of thought it was Renju the whole game, honestly.
yeah, I barely thought it was Renju. The only time I thought it was Renju is when they were, after you discover Iris's mom's dead body. They're talking about them, like, all being friends. I was like, oh, so Renju fucked her. And then you have the scene where they're talking about the, like, oh, you're gonna go meet the baby daddy, even though, like, he thinks you terminated this pregnancy. And I was like, oh yeah, so it definitely isn't Renju. So my Renju thought of being Iris's dad was very brief. And So being Date's body's dad,
Saito's dad.
I knew that he was the original Cyclops killer. That body. I started figuring out that that's not Date's original body. For sure. Pretty early on into Pink Route, I want to say.
Well, once they
How do you think
mention body switching, it's like, oh.
Yeah, they talk about body switching.
They do that in Green
Actually,
Route, I
Green
think.
Route
Yeah.
hints at it too, and I kind of started to suspect it, but they like doubled down. in
Well, it's
fucking
not. It's
Pink
not that
Route.
it hints at it. Pewter just outright has that fucking egg.
Yeah, no.
Thing, yeah.
Well, that comes a little later in the route than where I was at. Remember, I did like half of it at the start.
I figured
and
out
didn't get
that
to go back to it quite a while.
I figured out that Date was So's son the second they mentioned that So's fucking son killed Iris's mom. I was like,
Oh yeah, I definitely knew.
I've
that.
been paying attention to the ages all game, and apparently, like, if you just remembered everyone's age, you could figure a lot of. Because I'm not that sharp. I'm not a fucking, like, I would not in any alternate universe be a good detective. But I was like,
Yeah, I definitely didn't remember their ages.
Dante's the exact age that this fucking kid would be. Well, that's a coinky dink, ain't it?
And
That's when I messaged you on Facebook, Greg, and I was like, he better not be So's fucking son. Greg's like, stop spoiling it for yourself. But it turns out that So actually says that at the end of Yellow Route, and for some reason, that went completely over my head. Like, he calls Dante son, and I'm like, I don't remember him saying that in this route. So...
Yeah, I think you realized it when you redid the shooting sequence.
Yeah, I did. I was like, I don't remember him saying that.
I did never go back and redo that sequence, because then I would have figured it out way earlier.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, for sure. And when, in the first time I went through Green Route and I met number 89, I was like, that's Date. But I don't know why I thought that.
You're just looking for a twist.
I was like, Falco is Date. And I was like, I'll just rest on that and see how that goes.
They bring him up on, like, day 2 of Red Route, and then just like, alright, Red Route,
you get that
Yellow Route,
message.
never gonna mention it again.
Yeah, but if you happen to do Green Route early on,
well, yeah, then
you get some spoilers for yourself.
Yeah.
I do not like Date being in number 89's body, or aka Falco's body.
It's a little bit too generic of a character design.
I don't like the voice.
Yeah.
I don't like the face. And honestly, I don't like his relationship with Iris. And I hate Hitomi as, like, not in general, but I don't like them being shipped. I'm like, I knew that Falco, number 89, was the one that was, like, banging Hitomi, but I also really don't like that.
Hey, you know what? Just in the span of some guy's life, they just have to find themselves a good 4 out of 10 with no redeeming, like, personality quirks or interesting backstory, and they just got to shack up with her for reasons that cannot be understood.
Bad backstory. She does have a pretty interesting backstory. But they were together for 3 months. Think about that. 3 months.
Yeah, that needed to be longer.
Like, they talk about it like they were together for years, because nobody's fucking introducing a guy they fucking picked up on the ground and took to a mob doctor to fix to their fucking 12-year-old daughter within 3 months.
Rebecca, counterpoint. Hitomi's lifelong friends with Renju. Hanging out with mob-associated people is probably not the weirdest thing in the world for her.
Yeah, true. But still, like, a 12-year-old girl is gonna fucking start calling him father.
Uncle.
You know how fucking...
Uncle.
Well, view him as a father figure and call him uncle. She specifically says she views him as a father figure, but calls him uncle. Whatever. She was fucking 12. 12-year-olds want to fucking go against everything. And even if she didn't have a father early on, she's still gonna fight against that. But she, like, immediately accepts him. Like, they all love him within 3 fucking months. Like, no.
Yeah, they needed
not buying it.
Well, they kind of wrote themselves into a corner, right? They needed to give 89 more time to really make this relationship work, to make it believable. But they probably didn't want to have him being a serial killer the entire time he was with Hitomi, like, because he would have had to keep murdering people while he was with Hitomi and Iris if he had been there for any fucking longer.
Yeah, he quit murdering, and that's why that's
the thing that
got caught.
Yeah, that's the thing that sparked the next stage of the conflict. So they were kind of stuck in between those two things. They had to give them time, but they couldn't give them too much time. And
yeah, but you could have extended it to like 6 months. Then it would be a little... It still wouldn't be all that believable, but it would be a little more believable. Also, I love how Shoko dies in, what's-his-face's? Rohan's body. That is fucking justice. Because she's a child abuser. And that was Shoko that abused Mizuki because she was not filled with crazy Saito when that happened.
Well,
well before that.
She was a piece of shit all on her own.
She deserves to die the way that she did.
By getting transplanted into a a giant lurching mobster's body and running off a cliff or roof.
Yeah, with brain injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jumping off the top of a building, it wasn't a cliff.
I changed it to roof.
Whatever. So, yeah. See, another thing that annoys me about the whole Date, Iris, Falco thing is she flirts with him throughout the game, right? But even after she finds out that it's Falco, she's still flirty to him. Like, this is somebody you call uncle and view as a father, and you're still gonna play those games?
Hey, you don't get to set the parameters on their relationship.
But she also is telling you to, like, move in with her mom. I guess that would bring him closer to her. You know what I mean?
You know, I don't want to.
And I don't know, it's just weird. And, like, he's still super pervy. And they hint that he was pervy before, too. So, like...
Well, that shit doesn't just stop. You keep it in check.
Let me finish. He's a super pervy older guy that she brought around her 12-year-old daughter. That's fucking gross. Hitomi is a terrible person. She should have jumped off a fucking roof, too.
Oh my god. Kill this person. Kill that person.
They need to die. They're terrible people.
Okay. I don't want anyone to give any details away, but I think it's safe to say that the things that happen in our mind is a fraction of what passes through the filter into reality. I think that's safe to say. Everyone thinks things they don't say.
What Nathan's trying to say is that he's a total perv.
I'm a total freak, right? I'm a bit of a gooner. That's the thing, right? But
I say a lot of things that I probably shouldn't.
But you don't let it out into the ether. If you keep it inside, bottled up with you and Jesus where it belongs, then it's fine.
You and who?
Jesus.
Not a thing.
How do you know?
Prove
Hey,
it.
Zeus maybe, but... And, like, okay, Aiba...
I have a personal
trips him-
relationship, I'll have you know.
Oh my God.
Aiba trips him up all the time because he forgets that she knows what he's thinking. And then, since he ends up communicating this perverted shit with Aiba sometimes, like intentionally, he'll say it out loud, and I like that. I like that part of it when he, like, is like, oh fuck, I said that out loud, what the... God damn it! Like, he does that
Well,
a number of
because
times.
he gets used to just verbalizing when talking to Aiba.
Yeah, but he normally isn't saying it out loud.
No, he's normally
used to-
saying it out loud.
Well, yeah, when they're
Remember
alone.
when they're riding in the car and she creates that hologram and he's just sitting there talking to her?
Yeah. But
It's
he
only-
also, like,
It's only her fault. She tricks him into that.
if it's the colored text, that's not out loud. If it's the white text, it is out loud. So he goes back and forth all the time because it would be really hard to keep that straight. Like, oh, I'm having a conversation and looking like I'm doing nothing, because I like that, because, like, the people around him are like, what are you doing? And he's just, like, sitting there, nodding his head. Yeah, I'm conversating with the fucking voice in my head that you aren't privy to.
I think the cutest and most understated part of AI, the Somnium Files, is how clearly Aiba is crushing on Date.
Yeah.
And
She gets more and more crazy about it. As you
like she doesn't she never really goes too far with it, but you can tell there are instances where she'll say something a little perverted and he'll be like, "Ew, no, what the fuck is wrong with you? You look like a shrimp."
Yeah.
And she just gets so she's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, she gets so mad when she's like, I tailored this body based on, you know, the girls that you like. And he's like, no, I don't like that. You should not look like that.
He likes it.
And
then-
also, okay, she didn't do one thing, right? We know Date loves big titties.
Yeah, see?
She did not give herself big titties.
No.
And that's why he's like, no, you look like a child. She don't have big titties. And
I mean,
she
she's
gets
an AI.
super
She
jealous
doesn't-
while you're
She doesn't even have to worry about back
flirting
pain.
with big titty receptionists. She gets really annoyed at that. And I love the scene where, like, he says something really perverted out loud, and Mizuki is like, ew, gross!
Mizuki was great.
I love Mizuki. I'm glad she's the main, one of the main characters in AI, too. I'm looking forward to that.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm worried about them maintaining.
Yeah, we'll see how she.
I'm worried about them maintaining her character because she kind of needs Date to play off of. I really like that scene where he's like sitting there talking about like, that they need to have like dinner together more, and she's like making up excuses. I don't want to eat near you. You stink. You never talk to me. He's like, well, we can talk more. She's like, well, I don't really want to talk to you anyways. And it's just like, good God, you're mean. Just, like, let the dude try.
And guess what? She's a 12-year-old girl.
She's a very 12-year-old girl.
How old was Iris when she met Falco?
Okay, look, not every 12-year-old's an insufferable bitch.
Well, not every 12-year-old was violently assaulted by their mother repeatedly. And then abandoned by her parents to a 30-year-old man.
Hey, he would have been 26 at the time.
Still, you do not put your baby child, girl, with an older man. Shit, either. Boy or girl.
Well, guess what, Mizuki? This is all you got. It's not getting any better.
And honestly, he's not terrible as a guardian considering her parents. He does make sure that she has food, has a roof over her head, has clean clothes.
I think I mentioned in the guide.
Much autonomy, but they also mentioned the fact that like she had to grow up really fast, really young, which happens when you have abusive parents. I know from experience.
I mentioned in the guide that Date gets shit even when he does good as her guardian. He doesn't take her to that Yakuza den, and she's super pissed at him because he ditched her at. Okay. He ditched her at a bar. Person's bar in a shady, like, Mizuki doesn't know Mama, and
she's obviously creeped out by Mama because he keeps asking her if she's comfortable around Mama, and she's like, I like Mama just fine, and has that look on her face like, please don't leave me here.
But you know what? One of the Yakuza. She fucking snuck into his car and demanded to be dragged along on a police investigation. He humored her. Maybe he shouldn't have done that. But he didn't drag her to a fucking Yakuza den, which in hindsight turned out to be a good idea since one of them pulled out a fucking minigun. Yeah. So, you know what? Probably, maybe not the best sequence of actions Date could have taken, but not the worst either. So.
Yeah. And in Yellow Route, he totally takes her to So's place to fight people. So, and she kills, like, most of his bodyguards herself.
Yeah, they never explain why she's so strong. That bugs me.
Yeah, they don't do that, but you know what? I'm like, when they talk about the nano machines, right? My brain went, is Mizuki full of, like, nano machines?
Oh, you know she is.
She must be. There's no way she's not.
Something we'll find out in the next game, I guess.
Another funny thing about that is, like, okay, Blue Route, you, like, go along with Iris's crazy conspiracy, right? And that she dies from her brain tumor.
Yeah, Greg doesn't agree, or Rebecca doesn't agree with me that Blue Route is Date's worst detective work.
He's just bad at detectiving through most of it. Like, he's only actually somewhat competent at it in, like, Pink Route. Playing
through the game again, it is interesting to see how much of the weight Aiba's carrying.
Yeah, obviously.
She's like, leading this guy around.
And after Aiba is not in his brain, they're like, yeah, you fucking suck at this. I think Mizuki straight up says that.
Well,
you're really bad at this.
Okay, hear me out. Date isn't particularly competent on any route at any time unless he's fighting. Then his competence is player determined.
His competence is also Aiba determined, because she slows down increases his reaction speed, so it effectively works like slowed down time, and tells him what to do at what angle at what time. And of course, she usually uses nudity things to get Date to have his heart rate increase so that he does the thing. So,
to be fair,
he's still not good at that without Aiba.
To
He
be
can't
fair,
do shit without Aiba.
To be fair, nudity things doesn't seem to be something reserved for Date. How
Well,
many of
yeah,
how many of
obviously, the
those
warehouse
goons
fight.
do you incapacitate because you shoot down a pair of broad panties on a clothesline?
And shoot the porn vending machine.
Yeah, so it's not like
And then
everybody is.
I knew Date would pick up some of that shit. Like, I was like, he's gonna pick that shit up. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but we are gonna know that he has that shit, especially the panties and bra, and porn. Never mind.
Then he has to sacrifice them heroically.
Yes, he's like, but it's, and she's like, if you don't do this, Iris and everyone here dies. He's like, but do you want everyone to die?
He had to think about it. He had to.
And then he
weigh.
thinks about it, and she's like, "You're taking too long to give an answer. Just throw them."
Poor Date.
Poor
guy.
Date.
But look,
He can't-
okay.
He can't have his porn.
It was a rare edition.
Yeah, it was a rare edition. I don't know why that would be in a vending machine.
I don't know, guys. If I have to, like, throw my Baldur's Gate 3 Collector's Edition to save your lives, I think... I mean, do you really have that much to live for, really?
See? Rare edition.
You would also die in this scenario, though.
But I would die with my Baldur's Gate 3 Collector's Edition.
And you probably get shot up, so nobody gets it.
I can live with that. Or I can die with that. I get where Date is coming from, but let's just say this. Following the tumor-addled delusions of a teenage girl into, like, some Steins Gate-ass fucking Okarun conspiracy fucking drivel, to the point where you take her on a wild goose chase and eventually have her die in a warehouse because you indulged her fucking dying brain's flickering fantasies.
But he doesn't know.
That's
that she has a
really
brain tumor
that's
in
really
that route.
dumb. That's really dumb.
It's Date. He's really dumb. The whole time Aiba is like, this is fucking stupid, don't do this. But here's the thing. That route gives you information that makes the third game probably make sense. So her fucking craziness is probably not as crazy as you fucking think.
I'm trying to decide, because I'm pretty sure that Nirvana Initiative does not continue after Pink Route. I just don't see how that could be the case. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But, you know, the third game having Date as a titular character, I don't see how this happens. I think the canon ending is one of the not so great routes. Can't be green, it can't be pink.
Yeah, but she's obviously not dead, so I think... Well, okay, the whole premise is that there's parallel...
Well, let's not forget that the
existences.
third game, like how they introduce it, is Iris being abducted by a UFO.
Yes,
Is
that's
she,
what I'm saying.
Is she crazy?
That's what I'm saying.
Her brain delusion wasn't UFOs, it was a secret society.
It was a secret society that was created by nanomachines that are from aliens that were brought there so they can proliferate. You do know that the Wadjet system in her scenario comes from fucking space, right? Did you forget that part?
She doesn't die, so that's obviously not the route.
Obviously, but okay, going back to the parallel existences.
Even if
The
even if
UFO
she's-
survived.
Even if she's right about all the secret society shit, Date had no reason to believe her, and it got her killed in that route. He's a bad
Date
detective.
has the information because
He has-
he is capable.
He has
Let
no.
me finish.
He has no information about these groups. None.
He fucking references shit from other fucking routes because he has a lot more crossover with the parallel universes than other people.
Is that a thing,
And
or is
they-
that the developers winking at
They
you?
say that fucking mentions it in fucking pink and green route. He's like, I shouldn't know this information, but I do.
Is that a
And then
thing,
he-
or is that developers
no,
winking at you?
listen, let me say.
No,
and
you're
then
wrong.
He mentions parallel existences in one of his little brain things.
Something that's
And
never
I think
confirmed.
It's either in pink route or green route, where he's like, oh shit, I think this is the parallel universe is rubbing off on me.
Something that's never confirmed. It's all tongue-in-cheek.
But that doesn't mean they're not gonna run with it for the third game.
They could, but they can do that from any route.
I'm not. Okay, my point is, there could be a combination of all the different routes that creates the third game, leads to the third game. So none of them are the true ending.
Nah, one of them's a true ending.
They're all simultaneously the true ending and not the true
They
ending.
can't. No, people are dead or not dead. There's no-
Because of parallel universes.
That's not
So
even
they're-
how Steins Gate works.
That's how they describe it in this game.
If you're on the, if someone's dead, you're on the bad world line in Steins Gate.
Yes.
So there's no crossover. There's no Renju's dead and not dead. If he's dead,
I'm
dead,
saying there's a route that they do not go through in the first game that is technically the true route for the third game. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, I think you're wrong.
I could be wrong. This is just my hypothesis regarding this situation.
I think they're going with an actual route. And I don't
craziness.
And I don't think they designed any of this with the intention of like doing some multi-layered sequel story thing. I think they just put some loose threads out there that they could pull on if the game sold well enough to get sequels. So
Obviously, that's probably what they're doing, because there's probably not... It wasn't pre-planned. I am sure of that.
AI the Somnium Files,
They
the good
have all 3 games planned out from the get-go.
the true ending is Pink Route, obviously, but the sequel
That's
is
what
not
it's
using
described as.
the sequel is not using Pink Route. I don't know what route it's using, but it's not using a route where Iris is No, I guess she wasn't.
Obviously, Iris is alive, so it can't be green.
Well, I
It
haven't seen every character. I only played the first day, so I haven't seen every character 6 years further on. I haven't seen Iris plus 6 years or Oda plus 6 years or.
Iris is dead in green route, blue route, in a coma in red route. Is she still in a coma in yellow route? I think she is.
Yeah.
And the only one she fucking survives is, like, fully intact, is the pink route.
Hey, here's the thing for you. Red Route. She gets her eyeball pulled out, goes into the hospital, and while she's in the hospital, that's when they find a way to get rid of her brain tumor after removing her eye. Or not removing her eye, taking care of her injured eye. Who knows? Maybe she has an AI eye in...
yeah, I was just about to say, she might have an AI
in the third
in
game.
the third one.
Who knows?
So, it could be blue route. Who else dies in blue route? Let's see, Renju's dead,
It can't be
Shoko's
Blue
dead.
Route. Can't be Blue Route.
Or not blue route, red route.
Just
Renju's
Renju.
dead,
Just Renju and
Shoko's
Shoko.
dead. What?
Oh, So dies in Yellow Route.
So dies in yellow route.
No.
He's still...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
he
he
dies.
does.
He dies in yellow route. He dies
He's
in
in
green route.
he's in the pot.
He
Wait,
dies. He
no.
does die in
That's Red Route. That's Red Route. That's Red Route.
Yeah,
Yellow Route, he doesn't die.
I thought he did.
Well, I don't know if
Well, no, I
Dante
think
kills
they
him
ended
or
before
if he
that
gets
happened.
apprehended. I'm not sure. No, they have the shootout at his mansion.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh yeah, no, he shoots him in the fucking face
Eye.
or something
In the
afterwards. Yeah, he kills him. So he's dead in yellow route, green route, red route, but he's not dead in blue route. Is he dead in pink route?
No.
No. So he's not dead in blue route and pink route. So that'll narrow it down, I guess, for the third one. If Sho is dead, then So is dead, then it's one of those two. But if he's dead, and so are Renju and Shoko, then it's probably Red Road.
All right, Greg wanted me to look at these trailers for Konami Date on Steam. I'm not quite sure why, but
Because it's stupid and you should watch them.
I already
And
watched at least two of them. Well, no, both of
prefer-
Iris's eyes are blue in this game.
That doesn't mean that they're not an AI that's made to look like that. Because think about it. In Pink Route, Date's new fake eye that is also Aiba is the same color and looks exactly the same as his natural eye. And it's not the yellow one. Because they had to create a whole new body for her. So, they can make it look exactly like your other eye.
A lot of things looking pretty similar in this game. Oh, hey, they got the mermaid chick back.
The blue-haired one with the nice hips.
Yeah, the one whose bones Date admires.
Yep.
So gross.
Here you go to
like
X-ray and they're
hips,
like, no,
hips.
this is adult content.
Hips. Hips.
Pretty
Those
brazen now. They're
hips.
just clearly using the same graphics for a third game in a row.
I mean, why not? Your guy.
Yeah, why not?
And
Taking a page
What?
out of RGG Studios' book here.
when he says, "Those are some nice hips," out loud, and Mizuki's like, "Ew, you're gross." Iris gives him a look and is like, "That's gross," and the mermaid like covers herself more.
Iris gives him a look and is like, "Uncle?"
Right. Him sniffing the shoes probably made Iris be like, that might
That's gotta
be
be
Uncle.
that's gotta be like the worst part, right?
Yeah, pretty
Well, when
gross.
you sniff in the Pink Route, when he sniffs the shoes, Hitomi's like, "Oh, I see you have not changed."
You know what?
So that means he was a shoe sniffer, and she still had him around her fucking 12-year-old daughter. Hitomi needs to jump off a fucking building holding hands with Shoko.
She's lifelong. Okay, her two lifelong friends were a fucking slut who fucked a 40-year-old, and a fucking
He's got such a good soul.
and a fucking playboy twat with mob ties. So,
Yeah, Hitomi needs to die.
oh hey, the guy from Nirvana Initiative is in this trailer. Oh, Big Boobs is in here too.
Renju should die.
He
Shoko
did.
should die.
They do!
Hitomi should die.
They die in every
should
round!
die.
No,
should all be
Hitomi,
dead.
Hitomi didn't. Hitomi only
Rebecca
dies in
would
one.
be
round.
the Rebecca would clearly be the killer if
Yeah.
she could be.
I'd be the Falco killer because he kills the bad people.
Everyone's a bad person, as far as you're concerned.
They fucking are! Are you gonna argue that pretty much all of them aren't bad people?
Mizuki's
Mizuki
fine.
and Iris are not. Ota is a fucking creep.
Yeah.
So he's not a good person. He's not as bad as the others, but who knows what's on his fucking laptop. It's probably not okay, considering he's been a fan of Iris since before she was 18. And he's 24. He's not her age. So he was gooning on a
Oh,
fucking
I just realized
underage
that the
girl.
mob guy gets sucked up by the UFO.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because he's a gooner too. He's extra
No,
fucking
not that mob
disgusting.
guy. No, sorry. I meant the bodyguard, one of Sajima's bodyguards.
The fat guy or the skinny guy?
No,
Oh, wait,
one of Sajima's
Sajima's?
bodyguards,
Oh, the one that's in Marble Later
yeah.
who quits? I like that interaction. Because Date clearly liked that one more than the other one. He was like, this one's a real guy. And he's like, this other one is a sucker.
No, this
Oh.
game looks just as stupid as AI Asomnian Files.
Apparently there are some issues with the quality of the second one. Like, its writing is not as good. Its execution is...
Who said that?
One of the people calls into her work.
Yeah. So, it's not anywhere near as good as the first one. But they are, after looking at trailers for the third one, they are feeling a little bit better about the third one.
So, yeah, Nirvana Initiative. Start it this week.
I wonder how many branching paths it is. Like, how quickly can I do it?
It looks a lot simpler than Somnium Files. I think there's only
Oh,
2
she's
routes.
got a really enhanced pipe. Fucking really works on that.
What are you talking about?
Because it's on my top, my PlayStation top, and I just moved from the first one to the second.
Oh yeah, she has a pipe where she put some LEDs on it.
Yeah, and it's got like a better grip and stuff on it. In the end of the pink route, he says I'm gonna have to get Mizuki a new pipe. So, there we go. I really hope he never moves in with Hitomi because I hate her.
Jesus.
I hope he just breaks that whole thing off. He doesn't seem all that interested in doing, getting back involved with that. He's like, it'll take some adjustment before I make any decisions about that.
I think it's funny that the Rebecca's like, go on.
What? I was gonna say, he's like, her titties aren't big enough. And she's got that limp arm. What can she do?
I love how Rebecca's like, Hitomi is a terrible fucking mom. She lets Dante near her 12-year-old daughter, and no, not Dante, 89 near her 12-year-old daughter, and blah, 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 blah. But Dante's fine. Dante's fine. He's not the problem.
A pervert. And he is...
For sure.
An assassin / serial killer. But he was using his police shit to do that, and then he gets blackmailed into killing other people. I'm not saying he's a good guy. He probably should die too. But
how many times before this has Rebecca called for Dante's death?
Yeah. Inconsistent, Rebecca.
Yeah, but he's more entertaining.
Okay.
Oh well, that makes him okay then.
So if the circus monkey
a bad person.
If the circus monkey is boring and violent, it has to go. If it's entertaining and violent, we're all on board.
Yeah.
Dance, Bobo,
that's how
dance.
The world works. No, he is a bad person. I'm not denying that. Pewter, bad person.
Sniffing shoes,
bad person.
Sniffing shoes is just fucking gross. It's gross. Yeah. Also, I don't know how you can tell the difference between a guy's foot stank and a girl's foot stank, because...
Well, there's only girls that live in that house, so it's pretty clear.
Who cares? Shoe smells like shoe.
I don't know. I'm not a fucking shoe sniffer.
I guess.
Though, there are a lot of guys who sell their shoes or their dirty socks on the internet, and guys that like sniffing shoes and socks.
Guys aren't the ones selling it though.
Tend to prefer the guy socks. They'll pay
really?
More.
Where did you learn this?
I was looking into selling socks, dirty socks. God.
Hey, if someone wants to buy my socks, I will sell my socks.
Exactly.
I have no qualms. Like it's your fucking. That's your problem.
But then I was like, I'm too lazy to do this. Because you have to take like progression pictures. Like, oh, here are the nice clean socks on my feet, and then you have to wear them every day for like a week for people to want to buy them.
You know what? If we did that, our socks would just end up smelling like fucking corgi.
Yeah, I mean, I had started thinking about doing this and even actually bought the socks before we had the dogs. Yeah.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing about it?
It's not the first time, you just forgot. I brought home the pack of white socks and told you why I had them.
Jesus. Go on, go sell your stank socks. I don't give a shit.
Well, now they're just gonna smell like dog, and people are like, that's not what I want.
Are you sure that's not what they want?
I mean, it might have its own special niche subcategory of foot sniffers, but...
Get that corgi cash.
I'll include a ball of dirty fur from the floor.
I mean, we got plenty of that to sell.
Yeah.
You want some corgi fur. So, yeah, Rebecca beat AI Somnium Files. Are you going to go platinum at any point?
I have to do a lot of collection stuff, so probably not. And I gotta redo that fucking Shovel Forge.
Oh, but that's a super easy platinum.
I don't want to do the Shovel Forge one again.
Oh my god, woman. Greg's head is exploding right now.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm just gonna leave it at the percentage it's at. What percentage are you at? %82. I think it's pretty much just collection stuff.
yeah. Did you get the thing for having 100 entries into your appendix?
I think I did get that one.
I mean, that one should be pretty easy.
Oh, this one's easy to get. I don't know why I didn't reload that. Confronted Iris with the evidence with no mistakes. I just never reloaded it. I didn't follow a guide for that one. Collected all the Dream album files.
What should you have done?
Reloaded it and done it again and followed a guide.
Yeah.
I figured it out, but I don't want to have to refigure it out. Had Aiba wear the basket and the pot in Somnium?
Oh, yeah. I think you wear
Is that in the same one?
No, I think you wear the basket in the very first Somnium in the game, and then you get the bucket during Mayumi's Somnium.
Saw 3 autographs of crazy customers in Somnium.
That's in Mayumi's Somnium too. Just wrote that stuff up the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty easy though.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Hey, we have a guide for that stuff now, Rebecca.
Not easy.
Yeah, some are easier than others.
Easy.
They should all be pretty easy.
Not as easy. Well, 2 of them are not easy because I had to figure out what the fuck I'm missing. And I'm kind of lazy, so I don't really want to do that. So.
32 dead in that flood in Texas.
There was a flood in Texas?
Yep.
Where did it happen in Texas?
I don't fucking know. It's all Texas.
Texas is fucking huge.
Yeah, but there's only really 2 places in Texas.
There's definitely more, I guarantee you.
There's Austin and Dallas. That's it.
Houston?
What about Houston?
Nah, it doesn't count.
San Antonio?
No one cares about those places.
They have a pro basketball team.
They shouldn't.
And Houston has a pro football team.
And
They should.
baseball.
When a state is that size, I think it's okay for them to have 2 football teams.
Florida has 3.
Florida has 3?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Miami Dolphins, and Jacksonville Jaguars.
Why did I think Tampa Bay was somewhere else?
What?
I thought it was part of Georgia. I guess it's not.
Ohio has, 2 football teams?
Yeah, at least, right? Cleveland, Cincinnati.
Yeah, and it's Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio shouldn't have anything, but also the Cleveland Browns fucking suck. Did they really count? Plus they left and came back.
I wonder what the 2 geographically closest NFL teams are. I think
Pittsburgh's pretty close to fucking Cleveland.
I think it's Washington and Baltimore.
Oh.
Because those are, right down the road from each other.
Yeah, maybe.
Those might be, 20, 30 miles apart.
And Pennsylvania having 2 makes sense. They're opposite ends of the fucking state, and Eastern Pennsylvania fucking hates Western Pennsylvania. And then there's just Amish people in the middle to buffer it.
38.4 miles from Washington to Baltimore. I think that's going to be the closest.
Yeah, that's probably the closest.
Well, no, what am I talking about? You got the New York Giants and the New Jersey Jets. No, they're both from New York. but they, I think one of them stadium is in New Jersey. What am I talking about? Those are close. They're from the same fucking city.
But it's a big city.
DC and Baltimore aren't that small either.
Well, that's 36 miles apart.
38.
How far apart are the New York ones?
Probably not that far.
The stadiums from each other.
I don't know what their stadium is. MetLife? No. Wait, do they both play in MetLife now?
If they only have one stadium for both teams, then I think they win.
Yeah, no, they do. Yeah, they do.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Dude, that's so Bush League.
What?
That the Jets and Giants share a stadium.
Lame. Are they owned by the same fucking person?
Your home stadium is supposed to be your thing. It's supposed to be your sanctuary.
How do they decide who gets to practice in it? Don't they practice
every
day?
Well, Rebecca, you don't think the Packers practice on Lambeau Field, do you?
They practice in like nearby schools.
Well, or they have their own center that they can practice.
And yeah, they also have those practice fields on the outside.
I'm saying
Lambeau.
the Packers don't own Lambeau; they rent Lambeau. Like,
yeah,
yeah. Other teams probably are practicing in other places. So
yeah, maybe they have practice fields or whatever.
And it's MetLife, so you're scheduling venues. So I'm sure that has something to do with who's playing what where.
So if the Jets have to play against the Giants, do they just play in their own stadium and it's home field?
Well, where else would they play? I'm sure the NFL designates one a home team and one away.
Do they both wear their home team colors?
No.
Big coin toss. You're wearing white today. You're wearing.
It's probably determined at the start of the season. Who's
by a
considered home
coin
and away.
toss? I don't mean like when they're standing there getting ready because they'd have to change their uniforms.
Well, no, it's probably
Or they alternate.
You play because they're from different conferences. So this would be an intra conference game, and you kind of rotate those. So half of those would be home team, half of those would be away team. So it's all determined in advance. Last bit of news we have, and this is kind of minor compared to everything else. Total shipments and digital sales for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink have surpassed 2 million units. Publisher Cygames and developer Cygames Osaka announced, so I hope that's good figures for them that they can be happy with. Seems like a lot for a little nothing RPG, but... So, Greg, Visions of Mana. I've got. So I think I actually have 2 Benevodons because they send you to fight 4 of them at once, right?
Yeah.
And I'm on the last one of those 4, and I'm pretty sure the fire one is going to become a thing after that.
Oh yeah. So you got more left.
But can't be that much more.
Yeah, but then you got the final area, and you got like 6 or 7 bosses that are like savage versions of bosses you've already fought.
Yeah, I didn't say I'm beating it immediately, but I'm pretty close to the end. I imagine. I've been doing side quests, and so far I've not been impressed with the rewards like they give you good money, but I haven't really found any of the like ability things to be that useful. I don't know. This game seems pretty mediocre. Pretty mediocre, if I'm being completely honest. I'm surprised that you can't like spec into 2 different classes at the same time. I kind of thought that would
when
unlock...
you use your elemental fields, you can and gain different abilities, you can use them in other classes.
I guess. I kind of want that fucking earth inability to suffer knockback and the water faster casting speed. And I thought they would let you like spec into different stuff eventually, but I haven't seen that happening yet. Also, some of those greater area challenges are ass. Ass.
Oh, I've only beat like one.
Do you even have to do that for the platinum?
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah. Okay. I did two of them. What was it though? The water one? That one sucks because they give you like 18 seconds to clear 4 waves of enemies, and they're weak enemies, but it's not like you have like a quick Nova spell that you can cast instantly, you know? So that was kind of annoying. I don't know. Most of these characters kind of suck too, for being honest. Like, I'm at the point where I'm skipping dialogue already because I can read the first 3 words in a sentence and know that they're not going to say anything remotely interesting or important. Like, I've played enough of these mediocre JRPGs to know when they're yucking it up and wasting my time.
Yeah.
I like Morley. Morley's a good character. Palomino would suck, but she had that like side quest where she's dressing up as a detective, not a detective, like a thief, a noble thief, and stealing things in the city she was queen of, and that's kind of fun. She wears a different outfit and she like puts on a fake mustache.
Yeah, she's dumb.
That's kind of fun, and like everyone knows it's her, and they keep accidentally saying her name, but she keeps like brushing it off, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of cute. I dig that. I don't like the protagonist. He's just boring as fucking hell. And what the fuck is with that hair? What stupid hair?
I thought it was a girl.
I thought Morley had the worst hair. He's got that Captain Kangaroo hair.
Yeah, no, somehow the main guy manages to be worse.
No, you're insane. Morley has the worst haircut.
He's like a fox dude. Like, who cares about his hair?
He's got that Captain Kangaroo haircut, and it's worse than anything else in that game.
No, I disagree.
And if you disagree, you are
insane. The
insane.
voices are worse than their hair.
Yeah, that one chick with the fake Southern accent. Oh my god, that's so bad. Like, there are a lot of people, I imagine, who are voice actors who think that they can fucking pull off a Southern accent convincingly, and vanishingly few of them actually can. And whoever does the voice for what's her? I can't remember her name. C something. She can't pull off a convincing Southern accent. It is so bad.
Someone told her that she could, though.
Somebody was
the biggest problem.
Yeah, somebody was totally fine letting her run with it. Like, the problem with people who try to do a fake Southern accent is they try too hard.
Like, the craziest problem is that compared to games like Trials of Mana or they have a reoccurring issue with just having like some of the worst freaking voices in some of these characters.
Well,
like, it's usually that Secret Mana remake that they did. It's bad.
What did I say to you when I was in there and heard you talking to those fucking characters with their shitty Southern accents?
I don't know.
You remember?
No.
I said, how the fuck can you play this with the sound on?
I didn't have the sound on yesterday.
Yeah, good.
I think the combat's pretty simplistic, and so are the RPG mechanics. Like, I haven't found too many abilities that just, like, really change the way I play the game. And I have no clue why. Like, why would you have these be, like, one of your major gear options and then not really do anything interesting with it? It's, you know what, they're doing one of those things I fucking hate, where,
the point where you're at, you should be getting a lot of new ability seeds that are really good.
Oh, I haven't really seen too many of them. Like
There's
I
one
got,
that adds 40% critical damage.
I don't have that one yet. I got one for completing a quest chain that heals the entire party for 5% of their health every time they win a battle. And I'm like, are you fucking
Oh yeah,
serious?
that's nothing.
5%?
You get one later on that does full heal.
I was gonna say you could make it 100% and it would be an okay. It'd be an okay ability at that point.
Yeah.
5%? Why? Why does that exist?
Make you angry, and it's working.
I know the guy who Morley. There you go. The guy who does the voice of Morley. He does some stuff we've heard of before. I'm looking for it. Oh, Yelvin Xenoblade Chronicles X. I didn't know that. He is the voice of Ichiban.
Ichiban.
So
that's Ichiban?
Yeah, the guy who does Morley.
I love that guy. Really hard to tell that's Ichiban.
Oh my god. You know the anatomical dummy in Dandadan? That's also Ichiban.
Is it?
Oh right, yeah.
So I knew he did a voice that we would recognize. I remember looking that up a while ago. But,
yeah, I think we were both sitting there like,
so they got a good voice actor
familiar?
there. Can't complain about him. But I don't know why, like, and I'm not saying that the chick who does the dragon girl is bad overall,
No, but
she's
that country bumpkin thing sure is a trope.
no,
and they
she can't do it.
They sure do lean into it.
And it's fucking terrible.
And like, not everybody in her village talks with that accent, so why is she doing it?
And why is there like a village of people that aren't even like tied to the other people have the same fucking shitty accent?
They don't have the same accent.
It's similar enough.
No, like I don't think her parents have an accent.
Oh no, I mean those fucking like little dwarf people.
Oh. Yeah, they've got some questionable voice acting and voice direction.
Yeah, that's the Mana series though.
Yeah.
That's not a surprise whatsoever.
Do I ever get shot out of a cannon?
No.
Well, then what the fuck? It's not even a Mana game.
They did not include that this time.
Well, fuck them then.
Oh!
That game's just utter trash.
The Yakuza boss in AI Somnium Files, Moma Kurakama, is also Ichiban.
I am not surprised by that at all.
Bro's just in everything these days.
Dude, I didn't know that.
I'm not saying I knew that. I said I'm not surprised by it.
Somehow I didn't know that. I'm pretty sure I looked this guy up.
That doesn't mean you didn't find it and then forget.
I guess. He does the voice of Lu Bu in Record of Ragnarok. I don't even know what that is, but I know who Lu Bu is.
That's an anime, right?
Yeah, no clue. It's Lu Bu. Simon and Dragon's Dogma? Who's Simon?
To listen to is Lu Bu.
Oh, you're just a guard. Shut up. Okay, he's just an NPC in Dragon's Dogma. Alright.
Greg, you have kids, right?
No, I don't have any.
Oh, you got rid of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was a smart move.
You dropped them off at the pool and let
you guys
nature
watch
sort
a
things
lot
out.
of Disney shit?
Yeah, sure.
Who's the best Disney villain?
The best Disney villain? Oof.
Yeah. The most egregious, awful fucking Disney villain.
Oh man, that's tough. The bad guy from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
There, you are correct, sir.
Hey!
You are correct.
That is the only correct answer.
How is that the only correct answer? There's
It is
lots
the
of
most-
bad
he is-
people.
It is the most correct answer. How
Leagues
about that?
above all the other villains in just how fucking horrible of a person he is. And Tony J voices him.
Tony J, yeah. Tony J's voice acting for him.
And Hellfire is a great song.
Best villain song in Disney. I don't want to hear this fucking be prepared shit. He also does the voice of Munahisa Iwai from Persona 5, the weapon store guy. That is also Ichiban. Male voice type 3 in Code Vein. So if you want to play with Ichiban's voice, you can do that in Code Vein, apparently.
Or you could just play like a dragon.
Well, that's the best answer. Player male in Fallout 76. Okay.
Player
Bet it's
male.
Fallout 76.
Well, one of the male voices. If there are multiple male voices, not he's the only male voice, though.
No, I think there's only, the
It's kinda-
male and a female ones.
Kind of funny to see how many of these things he's been in now. We just didn't know because he wasn't on the map until Ichiban.
I mean, obviously he's well known among the voice acting community because he's in so many things.
Yeah, but Ichiban does kind of blow all those out
He's
of the water.
so
don't
good
you
as
think?
Ichiban. He's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kurogane in
I'll be right
Tales
back.
of Berseria. Euron in East 8. Which one's Euron? Can't remember some of these side characters. Oh, okay. I know who that is. Ah, he's been doing fucking voices for a long time. Just I didn't know because he wasn't on my radar until Ichiban. He does Vegeta in one of the Dragon Ball Super dubs.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Can't get rid of the original guy.
Yes, can. Team Force that guy could replace him.
Okay, yeah.
And it'd probably be an upgrade.
How dare you? An upgrade?
Yeah. Actually, they sound so fucking similar, it would probably just be a lot of...
I don't know. I don't think anyone's beating Christopher Sabat. He's so great.
Was he among the people who were being, like, stupidly racist? In that little thing?
I don't think they're being racist. They're being sexist as fuck, but...
I thought it was racist stuff. I thought they were... It was like the ladies were there too and being fucking racist.
I can't remember. All I remember is some sexist stuff. And no, that was, what's his name? Shamil or whatever. The voice of Goku
Yeah.
and Krillin.
Steve Shamil.
I don't remember who was all there.
It was like 4 or 5 of them. I thought one of them was like... Not the voice of Bulma, but... Chi-Chi, maybe?
Oh no, people say off-color shit when they're fucking in the studio.
Being recorded.
I honestly
You
don't
say
know.
something. You say something off-colored. You're canceled.
Look, the context of this is the guy who did voice acting for Broly in the Broly movie got canceled, and people got butthurt about it, and I guess some of this audio from the other voice actors got leaked. And it's like, you know what? I don't care if you make a fucking like pornographic fucking joke in the recording studio. I really don't give two shits or a fuck. The other guy was accused of like molesting people at fucking conventions. So
Yeah, that's
perspective
Okay, well
here.
that's
Perspective
Yeah.
here.
that's
And the
way
and
different.
the people who went headhunting the fucking other cast members were fucking butthurt incels that were upset that this guy got Me Too'd. So, you know what? Fuck off. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm just saying it's dumb to get recorded doing
Maybe be a little bit more of a professional, like, I can tell you what, I don't sit here and slack and make fucking, like, crude jokes, alright? I don't think I get in trouble for it, but I don't really want to cross that line. It just, whatever. What do I have to gain versus what do I have to lose?
Right.
That's why I do all my crude jokes in person.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not fucking crude, but, you know, I have some filters sometimes. So it's just... But then again, you know what? If you've been doing this fucking role for, like, the better part of 30 years, you're probably not going to get fired. You're probably feeling a little bit safer.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, with people that you've been doing these fucking roles with for, you know, 3 decades. Look, if I got a new coworker and I had to, like, teach them the ropes and help, like, I had to guide them through helping spruce up that Rogue Trader guide, I would be having different conversations with him than, say, Greg, if we were working on a Rogue Trader guide together. That's just the way things are. After 10 years, I feel like I can say different things to Greg than I can say to a new person.
I mean, we all know Greg is racist and sexist.
Oh, well, yeah, you know,
Here we go.
Greg's a giant piece of shit. That's why I can, you know, let
That's
loose
why
a little
it's
bit.
safe to talk around.
Because I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna upstage Greg in those departments. Sima Zhao in Dynasty Warriors 8.
So that's the secret with friend groups. You gotta make sure you got as much dirt on them all as you do as they have on you. Then everyone's nice and safe.
Do I really have it? I don't think I have any dirt on Greg.
Oh, you're fucked.
Like, pretty much any supposed dirt I could have on you is just shit we said on the podcast, which... What are people gonna find out? Oh, GameFAQs is fucking stupid. Greg thinks they're dumb for mishandling things. That's a real
man.
career
Could you
killer.
imagine if I had the reins? They'd still be a big thing.
I mean this in the nicest way possible. I'm not super, like, I don't rate your potential competence as a website operator high. So...
But the bar is low.
So when he agrees with me...
But... Well, no, like, how much worse could you have run things?
Low-hanging fruit.
Like, again,
That's what
like
I'm
Rebecca
saying.
said, the bar is so low. I don't know.
The bar is so low, they should have let me run things.
What could it have hurt? You could have done absolutely nothing the last 8 years, and things would look pretty much exactly the same. Because that's pretty much what they've done, is nothing. Oh!
Wait, there's people who put Be Prepared above fucking Poor Unfortunate Souls and Hellfire?
I mean, those are, I think, generally considered the top 3.
Just saying. Like, it shouldn't. It should be number 3.
Let's try this fucking Greater Woods area. I was playing Katamari. I get it.
I thought your wife was playing that.
Yeah, she's asleep.
Well, she didn't play that long.
Water magic against wood creatures, not the best choice I've ever made.
I'll be honest, I've almost exclusively played Palomina since I recruited her.
And that's what I did for the longest time.
I just like casting spells. Like, being a mage is always fun. Oh, I can sell stuff again.
I mean, it is called Trials of Mana, so it should be about casting spells.
You'd think that.
But I'm wrong.
No, well, depends.
I don't know. I never played them.
It depends. I played a mage pretty much the entirety of Trials of Mana, so, you know.
Is that the purple-haired one?
Yeah. And I'm playing a mage for most of Visions of Mana. The first Mana game I played, you kind of just had to be a swords guy, so...
Lame.
Resident Evil 6, apparently he was the Screamer zombie in that game.
Yeah, that means nothing.
Yeah.
What, you didn't get attacked by a Screamer zombie?
Oh, I'm sure you did.
No, I didn't play Resident Evil 6.
But, like, that's not really a voice. That's just a noise.
Hey, you didn't hear that Screamer zombie. Do you know what it sounds like?
Does it talk?
I've never played it!
I'm asking Greg that.
No idea.
Think it'd be hitting you with some Shakespeare for all I know.
Do any of the zombies talk? In any of them?
Resident Evil?
Yeah.
You know Wesker is infected with the T virus, right?
But he's not a full zombie.
I mean, there's a thin line between zombie and mutant in those games.
Yeah, he's a mutant. The ones that are rotting are fucking zombies.
No, yeah, they do. Remember Resident Evil 5 when you would alert like those military guards? They'd shout stuff.
Oh, I thought they just made noises, not actually said things.
I think they're saying things. Well, they're communicating in some way. Who are you to judge? No, they're more articulate than that. I just don't understand what they're saying. Remember those big fucking chain gun zombies with the cigars?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys were fucking awesome. If I could be a zombie, that's the kind of zombie I want to be.
You're too short for that.
But I'm fat enough.
But you're too short.
Whatever. Give me a shorter chain gun then, goddammit.
He'll be the midget chain gun.
Midget chain
Baby
gunner.
chain gun for
I
you.
drop extra loot when I'm killed.
Yeah. That's Borderlands.
Whatever, it works. Resident Evil zombies are kind of weird. Like, we got to admit they've kind of gone a little bit off course since like the days of the T and G virus. I guess that all ended with Code Veronica, didn't it? Because like in Resident Evil 4, the zombies were more humanish. And then it started to cross the line. Well, is it a zombie? Is it a parasite? Is it a parasite that turns people into zombies? I don't know. Just shut up and kill it. Whatever. Who cares?
Kill it.
But yeah, for the most part, like the whole shambling dead thing became less common in Resident Evil after Code Veronica. At least as far as I know. So I don't know. Are they really even zombies anymore? He's been in the gaming industry for a while.
Yeah, there's only like 10 voice actors, so
Nonsense.
he was bound to do a lot of
There's
stuff.
more than 10 in Fire Emblem alone.
Okay, so there's like 30.
That's better.
And they all know each other, and they all fucking rotate with each other.
Most of them probably never met. Remember, shit.
Yes, I know.
That Lost Odyssey game came out, and then,
We talked to the guy who did the voice of Jensen.
yeah, God, I couldn't even remember his name. I was gonna say, I talked to one
I
of the
can't
dudes.
remember the actor's name, but...
Yeah, I talked to one of the dudes who did, voice in Lost Odyssey, and...
Yeah, and he was like, if you're looking to get into this, make sure you have another job, and this is just a side gig for you, because it does not pay shit.
Yeah, he decided that he was gonna start lurking on the GameSpot forums, and somebody made a thread talking about how much they liked the voice acting for that character. And I guess that drew him out. He's like, oh, praise!
You like
And he did a good
really
job.
like
He did a good job, and the developers, they gave him more freedom than he used, because when he was reciting the lines for that character, like he would recite his lines and then he'd kind of like he'd do some unorthodox things like trail off and start mumbling, even as other characters started talking, which made it sound more realistic dialogue some of the time. He had good reads. He made the character seem a lot more believable than your typical anime JRPG voice acting job, and yeah, it was good. It was good. He was standout good. And I remember asking him
nothing wrong with that.
Because Michael, what's his name? The guy who does the voice of Raziel did a voice for one of the characters in that game. And I was like, do you meet the other actors? Were you in the studio? Did you all pal around or whatever? Because I remember I'd watch those Soul Reaver 2 excerpts where they were just all in the studio and they would read their lines and they'd give each other feedback and they'd make fucking jokes.
Did you forget Michael Bell's last name?
Michael Bell, yeah. My brain was saying Michael Bay and I'm like, that's wrong. I couldn't coax Bell. I'm losing my brain, okay? I have serious cognitive decline. Anyways. And he was like, no, we recorded all this stuff separately. I never saw anybody else. I was in the studio by myself. And I was like, oh.
Because in the
I feel like that's the worst way to freaking do it, because if you want some quality outtakes that you think you might use, and to even just play off of other people.
Because in the little video, there's two of them at the same time in Soul Reaver, and you can see them interacting with each other.
Yeah, they interact.
They're having a grand old time.
It
seemed to make them have really good, banter that fit together.
Those outtakes are really fun to watch. They're really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
You Scott,
did you watch those AI Somnium file things I sent you?
No, I watched the ones on Steam.
Yeah.
Okay. I watched those. If that's what you sent me, then yes, I watched those. I don't know. The two of the trailers were things I've seen
same type
before.
of thing, right? The voice actors probably just fucking around with each other.
Yeah. And that's how you do it. You get a couple of minutes. Well, I mean, I guess if you're trying to get people from around the world, that's a little harder, but I don't know. Having Michael Bell and Simon Templeman and Tony Jay in the same fucking room.
Oh, was Tony Jay in the room with them?
I don't remember
him being with
He
them.
was in there. He was there.
Oh.
He was sitting the whole time, but he was in there.
Well, he's also 1,000 years old.
Well, he was, yeah.
Even then. Born in 1933.
I think the most interesting guy they had there was the guy who did the voice of Janos Audrin, who's he's dead now. Renee something, I can't remember his name, but he also did a role on one of those fucking Star Trek TV shows, which is what people know him from.
Deep Space Nine, and
something like that. Yeah.
I can't remember his character's name there, but he did a really good job in that. I'll just say that he was one of the more delightful characters to actually watch in that one. Deep Space Nine sucks. Let's be honest, but his character was actually more interesting to watch. When he was there, you wanted to pay attention more.
In the outtakes, he started accidentally reading some of Michael Bell's lines.
Yeah.
Was he read something about unique resurrection, and he stops mid-sentence and goes, "Oh, that's your line." And then Michael Bell's like, first they tear off my wings, and now they're stealing my unique resurrection. It's fun. It was good outtakes. I really like those. Now I'm probably gonna go back and watch them again because of it.
Probably.
Because it was really fun to watch. I watched that and I got cozy ideas in my brain about what voice acting was like, and I was like, man, that'd be a fun gig. And then I grew older and my voice turned out like this, and I kind of gave up on that.
All downhill from there.
All down, yeah. Like that meme that just shows a giant fucking pipe pouring water into a fat guy's mouth, and then there's a little
that one.
side pipe dripping down a few drops, and the big pipe says testosterone, and the torrent going into the fat guy's mouth has a text ass hair, and then the fucking drops going into the skinny guy's mouth has fucking the text deep voice. Yeah. That's basically my lived experience there. I mean, I can talk in a deeper voice than this. If I was like really fucking vain and secure about it, I'd just fucking talk in a deep voice all the time. I've done enough voice stuff. Like Rebecca and I have a long-going D&D campaign. We have all kinds of voices we do. So I could probably fake a fucking deeper voice near indefinitely, but whatever. It is what it is. I actually do wonder how much of
save it for the voice acting.
Save it for the voice. That's not gonna be a thing. But
if that Yang Ye guy can be Kiryu, you can be anything.
No, you're right. Actually, I think you're right about that. I could probably do a better job. I can sing better than he can. That's for goddamn sure. And I can't sing, but you know what? We're talking low bars here, so. And no, I don't mean that in a musical sense.
And he can joke. Look at that,
look
ladies
at that.
and gentlemen.
See, I'm fucking sharp as a tack.
Look at what you have right here. He jokes. He sings. He doesn't cost very much.
I can't imagine anyone hiring me to do voice acting because my voice is fucking awful.
No, you could do okay. You could do okay. You know, I know you can do.
If you want a nasally, fucking high-pitched, annoying fucking voice,
you know what, Rebecca?
You don't think that's a character in half the anime?
Yeah.
Rebecca, do your answering the phone voice. Can you do that without actually saying the name of your work?
That's what I'm trying.
That would be hard.
Well, okay. I have two phone voices. Do you want the answering service, or do you want the actually talking people? And I'm gonna have to do
what's
this
that
longer.
the main good character in Monsters Inc? The woman monster receptionist.
Yeah, but they always hire someone with a New York accent for that.
Yeah, I'm not that great at a New York accent.
Ever since Ghostbusters, I guess it's been typecast that you have to have a New York accent to be a receptionist.
If I'm doing answering service and I know I'm not going to have to talk for very long, I go, Community Medical Answering Service, how may I assist you?
She could probably work her way into doing some fucking anime girl voice.
So
like she's not that far off, honestly.
That's answering service voice.
Well, I'm barely passing these greater Aries.
I purposely make it annoying as shit because it gives me some delight. Because everybody who calls for that particular place is an asshole. So that's why I answered that way. And when I'm answering the regular line, yes, I do use a different voice while I'm on the phone, and I do have a phone voice. Everyone fucking does. Whether you acknowledge it or not. I go, hello, you've reached Lifeline 988.
See, if I did Rebecca's job, I'd just be tempted to answer, like, some calls as my D&D characters.
Yeah, I really have to fight the urge to do that.
What's your boss gonna do when they hear the recording? Be like, what the fuck are you doing?
When I do...
It's 13 hours, I'm bored. What's the fucking matter?
When I answer for a pervert, I do tend to go into the Janus voice, even though it's not that deep. It's still, deep enough that it throws them off. Because there's a lot of guys with, not super deep voices. I talk to some that have a fucking voice that is significantly more high-pitched than my Janus voice. But if I'm trying to throw off a pervert, I will use the Janus voice. So. But I have to resist the urge to use, like, Veritas's or Osriel's, because that is an accent that doesn't really exist, and it would throw a lot of things off, and I'd probably get in trouble. But I use two aliases, and I'm not going to say them.
Oh yeah, no.
No, you already said one was Janice.
No, Janus
that's
is
one of her
D&D
character.
character.
Yeah. Oh.
I have a male alias and a female alias.
I feel like Janus could go either way.
Yeah, pretty much.
How dare you?
What?
Janus would be so offended.
That is not a feminine name.
He'd be so offended. Anyways, Rebecca, do you think any of my D&D voices actually sound good?
On recording?
No, they all sound bad. But I mean to your ear.
Outside of a recording, they do.
Oh.
Whenever you try to record them, they sound fucking awful.
Well, yeah, because
And you always sound fucking awful.
we're not in a professional
Me?
studio.
Yeah,
we're,
I know.
We're talking over a crappy microphone and shit, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep coming to this podcast.
What else you gotta do on
Insane.
Sunday night?
Yeah, you're right.
And I'm
I
not
took
here
more
most of
work,
the
by the
time,
way.
so-
What more work did you take?
Oh, God.
Oh, at work or guide work?
Guide work.
Okay.
Well, this,
His other job doesn't count.
Well,
yeah, nobody cares about that
He
job.
doesn't do anything there. Except work on guides. And
I
reviews.
wish.
reviews, Rebecca, reviews.
Could you imagine if I did guide work at work? How many more guides I'd have?
Alright, so just the reviews.
What else are you doing a guide for?
So we got the second DLC chapter of Rogue Trader.
Yep.
We got the one that I need to confirm with you with that fucking Pac-Man game.
Have you not watched a trailer for it? It looks good.
I did, and it looks weird.
Yeah, good.
I don't know about good. Do you want to do this?
Yeah, I think it looks good. Is there
Okay,
another
I'll
option? Because I know I don't want to do Wu Chang.
There is another option that I just got the
Okay.
other night.
I mean, I'll consider another option. I don't really mind.
Here's your other option, and this is from the people who made Blasphemous. It's the Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
No, I absolutely do not want to do that.
Tell me why you prefer that over Pac-Man. Because I think I prefer Ninja Gaiden.
Because I don't want to write a guide for a Ninja Gaiden game. I'm
Is
not
it-
good.
is
I'm
it
not good
because you're
enough.
scared that it's too hard?
I'm not good enough, and honestly, I don't find there to be anything interesting to write about in those games. Same reason I don't want to. Same reason I don't want to do
people
Souls.
who did Blasphemous. It's an actual.
Yeah, and they're
They have
known
some
for
actual Metroidvania cred to their name.
Metroid Souls. Yeah.
Ew. Souls.
You're not interested?
No, not really.
Anyway, I'm
What
gonna
if
hop
I
off here
said
and
they'd
take a
pay
nap.
you money?
They're going to pay
Yeah.
you money either way. What, Rebecca?
I said I'm gonna hop off here and take a nap.
Okay.
You do
tired.
that, sweetheart.
You do that. What's the name of the game?
That was really terrible, Greg.
Listen, I never said
You
it was
should
going to
feel
be
ashamed.
good. I'm ashamed.
Yeah, people
Good.
try
You
too
should
hard
be.
with Southern
You
accents.
do that, sweetheart. Is that better? That's
See, Greg's trying
better,
to,
right?
Greg's trying to become a voice actor now. We'll all break in at the same time. How about that?
He'll
Ding,
take
ding,
us
ding.
down. He will. If we go into a studio with him, they're gonna throw us all out.
No, Greg can totally do the voice for like the annoying sidekick character.
As long as
Yeah, I
he's not
got
trying to do that accent.
I got something in the tank.
Can't be worse than that fucking dragon chick in Visions of Mana. She's just bad, man, and she talks so much too.
Yeah.
Someone
She's
got
like the first proper party member you get.
yeah, someone got a total. Oh, right. Hina fucking sucks.
Say that again?
Hina sucks.
Kina. Oh, yeah.
Like I'm not buying their love story. I don't feel bad that she's gone. I just
Yeah, but he sure does.
the game's trying to make this a thing, and I'm like, you have not earned this. You have not earned this, and I'm not buying it. So
Anywho, bye.
Bye. Yeah,
I'll
I'll
wake
come
you-
back now.
I'll wake you up in 20 minutes so you can make dinner.
What a jerk.
No, I'm probably just gonna make some elbow macaroni and eat some leftover chili. What's the name of that game?
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound?
Oh no, I'm sure I'm gonna hate it.
You have zero interest.
Yeah, really, not really. Hack and slash platformer, that is absolutely not my thing.
I'm worried I'm not going to like this Pac-Man thing.
I should pay more attention to it to see how much of a Castlevania it even is.
Before you rope me into it.
Well, I mean, like I like Metroidvanias, but I like them more when they have RPG elements to them.
Yeah, for sure. Well, who doesn't?
Uh, July 31st, huh?
Yeah, it is forever away, I guess.
What's the name of this? Can't remember the name of that Pac-Man one. What's the name of that Pac-Man game?
Shadow Labyrinth or something like that?
Yeah, okay. That sounds right.
I mean, I'll write anything with anyone
Oh, so you can do the guy with
because
Jared?
it makes my job substantially easier.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
don't know.
better knowing
They
that
both look good.
I'm into it, you know.
Can we do both?
What, Ninja Gaiden and
Yeah.
Shadow Labyrinth? You would do both.
I would consider it.
When does Ninja Gaiden come out?
31st.
Oh, they both come out the 31st?
Yeah, there's gonna be overlap.
That sucks. It'd be much better if one was it'd be much better if one was like a week or two earlier.
Let's see. Well, I don't know when Shadow Labyrinth comes out, but I think it comes out like a week before.
I think you're right, if not the week of.
I think it is the week before, like the 24th. My brain says 24th, but I'm not looking. Since the Shadow Labyrinth seems to have more RPG mechanics to it, which tickles me. '17th. There's 2 weeks. Okay.
Shadow Labyrinth comes out the 17th?
Yeah. I think we should try for both, honestly.
Is there nothing better than those two games?
July kind of sucks. Honestly, July is kind of slow.
Well, you got to think this is going to take us all the way to the end of August. That's how your mind's got to be thinking, right?
Yeah. August. Metal Gear Solid.
What comes out in August?
Metal Gear Solid, which we're probably not going to do. Gears of War Reloaded, which Howard's not going to do. I mean, he's going to do Metal Gear, but he's probably going to give it to somebody. Maybe Borderlands. Maybe would be the next one I see on the list. I wouldn't mind doing Borderlands. Trails in the Sky, I absolutely wouldn't mind doing Trails in the Sky, but I'm sure he has a Trails guy already, so...
Oh, does he? You should at least look.
I have no idea.
If we have guys, like I should be the Resident Evil guy.
Aren't you?
No, he's got that Kevin Hall guy.
Oh, well,
I mean, I've done some for him, I won't lie. I did Village for him.
I don't think he's doing... I wouldn't mind doing Resident Evil 9 with you. That would be fun. I don't know, I'm low-key hyped for Resident Evil 9. I'm not really sure why. I feel like I have to beat...
play Village?
No, I feel like I have to beat some other Resident Evil games to justify looking forward to 9. I don't know. I feel like I'm
absolutely play 7.
I feel like I'm a poser. I thought I'm going to play 2 first.
2, that works. I would be equally happy with that.
I don't really see that much in August either. Not in terms of big things. That's probably the thing. I'm looking at the big games. I think Borderlands 4 is probably like the next big game that we might have any shot at. I'll go look at Neo Seeker, who their Trails guy is. Nope, why am I getting notifications? Who's commenting on my walkthrough page? Oh, this is a Three Houses thing. That's a fair point. That's a fair point, but I don't think I'm going back and editing things. I got enough shit to do.
What's a fair point? Were you talking to yourself?
Uh, comment on the Fire Emblem Three Houses guide.
Oh, what is it?
Saying that we should move. Let me look at it again. Get the wording right. I think for the White Heron Cup, the conditions of getting the Dancer class should be at the top of the page, because no matter how in-depth the strategies are to get a certain character to be Dancer, if they do not win the Gold Heron Cup, there will be no Dancer class. That's a fair point.
I'll tell you what, the one thing in Visions of Mana I wish I did is
Side quests.
getting them cactuses first in every area. Because they give you a multiplier of 1.5 and then times 2
For what?
of your experience, and I had no idea they did that.
Feels like I'm for the entire game or the areas, like an ability.
For the entire game. For the entire game.
I found a couple of them. Yeah, I don't have that. That's for sure. Well, I'm almost at the end, so who cares now?
Well, when you're barely beating them Ares at level 70, I bet level 80, 85 will help ton.
Yeah, maybe.
Just saying.
Trails through Daybreak 2. Zolius. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Zolius. I sure know him.
Trails through Daybreak. Zolius. Boundless Trails. Oh, it's Vinheim.
Zolius? Oh,
No.
Alex.
Trails to Azure. Zolius. I think they've got a Trails guide. Trails into Reverie. Alex. Trails from Zero. Alex. Maybe they got 2. Oh, they've got a guide for Sky SC. Cold Steel 3. Zolius. Okay. I think they've got Trails guys.
Yeah, you're not getting Trails.
Probably not. What else we got? Marathon, Silent Hill F. At the end of September. Final Fantasy Tactics.
Silent Hill.
He's probably not going to do a Final Fantasy Tactics guide. Ghost of Yote would be a pretty fucking cool one. But I'd be super surprised if I didn't get that offered by Gamer Guides. So, not too worried about getting that at Neo Seeker. If I do, cool. If not, I'm probably writing about it either way. So, Outer Worlds 2 at the end of October. But yeah, there's not a whole lot in August or July from what I'm seeing. Fuck it. I say we do both.
Okay, if you're up for it, I guess. You're going to have to do some platforming.
Yeah, I know. And if not, I'll just make you give... Oh, no, wait. Will these even be on console at launch? I should look. Yeah, it's going to be on everything at launch. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Deciding what platform to buy these on. Yeah, these are both going to be on console. I mean, the knee-jerk reaction is them on PlayStation 5, but again, they might be easier to work on PC, but no worry about that later. I'll worry about that later. I got time.
Yeah, backtracking in Visions of Mana, not that hard.
Oh my god, they make you do so much of it, though.
Yeah, but it's not hard. I really appreciate that.
I wish they put more markers on the world map while you're exploring. Because they don't, like, list what quests are active in each area as you're flying around.
No, they don't.
Which is kind of annoying. It'd be so much easier.
You have to
do
read. If you go read the quest, though, they list where
Yeah.
it's at.
Still, I want to read. Playing a video game.
I'm here to lead, not to read.
Yeah, there you go. Simpsons. Simpsons did it. Hey, does Howard need a guide for Diablo 2? I kind of feel like that'd take care of itself.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I mean, if it's cheap enough, he'll take a guide for anything, I feel.
oh no, I'm not doing the proper Diablo 2 guide for cheap.
I mean, $100 for Somnium Files is kind of insane for us to do in the first place, but
Yeah, but
you were young and dumb back then.
trying to butter bread is what I'm doing. Plus, we're already covering it in VNBC. It just seemed like such a layup. Honestly, it's just gonna pay for the third game. That's all that's gonna do.
Yep.
Near 15th anniversary. I guess they're counting the first Nier game.
Yeah. If I had all the time in the world, I would absolutely play that first Nier game. And I do seem to have all the time in the world. I play fucking just about anything under the sun, it seems like.
It has to be more worthwhile than Visions of Mana.
You think?
Yeah. I played through
Yeah,
it
but
on...
I'm also a Mana fan.
Yeah. But Visions of Mana wasn't that good.
Oh, this is one of the better Mana games, period.
Trials of Mana was way better. Way better. I know that's like the best one in the series, but still.
Can you imagine playing that on the Super Nintendo back in the day?
Nope.
It was a thing. Well, you knew that's where it came from, at least, right?
Yes. Was it localized or was it one of those Japan only games?
Japan only.
Okay.
One of the
No,
first games I ever played through with a fan translation patch.
I definitely would not have played that back in the day. Two Grand Charms? Damn, Monster Charm.
It was definitely one of those games that you were like, well, this is like one of the best games that never came out in America.
Too bad they
when
didn't
you
port
played
it.
through it.
Yeah, it took them decades. They did a port and a remake. That's
Yep, it sure did.
That kind of sucked.
But they finally did it.
How hyped were you?
Pretty hyped. I actually never played the port. I just played the remake. How do you get into this stupid area?
I mean, I got a platinum, so can't complain. Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna hop off here and make some oatmeal. And then, I think I want to do a little
I thought
bit
you were
of
going to
more-
have her make you food.
Yeah, who knows how long she'll sleep. I might take a nap too. I was sleeping for the podcast. Set an alarm, it woke me up. That's
Oh, good. I'm proud of you.
that's what adults do.
Yeah, you don't usually do that.
No, I have a. That's how I found my phone. I have an alarm for 7:45 every day or every Sunday. But I keep my like calls and texts muted, so I couldn't find my phone for a few days. I had to wait until my podcast alarm went off. So you're wrong, sir. I have I have a podcast alarm every week.
I hate it when enemies are weak against water, because that's what I usually use.
You use a water spell
Yeah, no, I'm a water class.
with Palomina or what?
No, with Val.
Oh, I
I
haven't
put
played.
Palomina. I put Palomina on Earth, the Magus class,
Yeah,
and then I just control Val, and I do large swings, and saber and strength up. I feel like the damage, because Palomina, I set her for like don't care about using magic, because she's got a ginormous magic pool.
yeah.
And I feel like me controlling Val and doing big hits is way more like DPS out of the party as a whole.
But then you have to play Val.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They give you just a shit ton of grizzly syrup.
What's even the point of that? Like, I bought some stat boosting
You can
items
get
with
you
it, but
can get
that's,
elixirs, like stat boosting items.
yeah.
Post game, that's how you unlock your all your stuff.
Oh, okay. Because I have like hundreds of it saved up, and I'm like,
Oh yeah. I was reading a guide that said make sure you save them all because it's super expensive. It's 20 each. It's like 100. I had like 3 times that amount.
God, I think I have like 600. And I've only used it to buy elixirs so far, so. Oh well, whatever. It'll work out.
Alright, you go eat oatmeal.
Yeah, like an old man, and I gotta do dishes. But I'll try to do some yellow route stuff today too. I'm not feeling Rogue Trader right now. Alright, talk to you later, Greg.
Alright, see ya.
Oh, hold on. I haven't ended the podcast yet. I'm just all out of sorts.
Did you not end the podcast officially?
No, we have not ended the podcast. That'll do it for this episode of 3G Podcast. Till next time, see y'all later.
Sir,
Now
you
bye,
are
Greg.
beyond the pale.
Yeah, doing everything out of order.
Mr. Professional.
Hey, I'm being as professional as I'm paid for.
Yeah, yeah.